is how we're starting out the stream, guys.
In fairness, you guys always started off wacky.
I know, that's
In
the point.
fairness.
Alright. Well, we got all those posted for everybody. So...
Come watch us do stupid shit.
Kaz, we're gonna fuck shit up.
Language bear.
Nah.
Alright.
If there was a virtual...
moment.
If there was a virtual square jar for this game, we'd be freaking broke.
I've got to step away for a moment because my child fell asleep on my husband and we need to transport him to his bedroom, so...
Alright, well, I'll do my recap in the meantime.
Nah.
Sound good?
Leave it, let it be on him.
Alright, I'll be right back.
Alright. In the meantime...
Do we
welcome
need
back!
Roll20?
That is... entirely on you lot.
In other words, it's entirely up to my subordinates not to get in trouble. Alright.
It is entirely up to you lot. Alright. So, we last left off as you guys had returned from the water-drenched cavern. A little worse for wear. Some armor beaten, bruised, and battered. After being sent there by Captain Rayla to retrieve a mysterious item with a mysterious message alongside it. If it is open, leave it open. If it is closed, leave it closed. Bring it back to me in whatever position you find it in. Upon finding the suspected item, a large, slime-like creature emerged from the murky waters and assailed the party. After a rather tense fight, the party grabbed the item and fled the cave, bounding for their ship. After reaching their ship and sailing back to the Tempest's call, they were graciously paid by Rayla. Both bounty and coin paid, as she was pleasantly surprised with their work and the fact that they were successfully able to return in time. Coin in pocket, they decided they wished to go find some new items, some new armor, some new wares, maybe some potions for healing, and they ventured forth to the locker, where Cass, like a kid in a candy shop, grabbed every item off the shelf he could see to find out that all the reward money would be spent.
Okay, listen up, sir. Freaking the expensivest item in the place was the armor, not my things. Thank you.
As they regrouped outside, they found themselves back at the Tempest Calling, unsure of their next move, unsure of their next job, unsure exactly what the future holds. So, I ask you, party, what would you like to do?
Well, first I have a question.
Yes.
So, the reward money, yeah?
Yes.
It got split between all of us?
That is a discussion for your party. I am unsure as to how that was distributed.
Hey guys, so looks like you guys did a lot of shopping. Where's my side of the reward money?
The reward was put towards necessary supplies for the ship.
Such as?
Well, for instance, I'm gonna hand over my old rapier and the mysterious key to Morlin. These are for you. This sword will probably prove you a little better than the one you were using before. And this key, now this is a special key. Let me tell you what it does. This has a chance of opening any lock, but it's just a chance. And when you use it, it's gone. So.
Thank you for the gift.
You're welcome.
What happened?
Something
Update
there.
me.
Hello? Sorry, I'm just...
Hello?
I was getting my dice.
So update me on.
Oh my goodness, Burr.
Hello.
What the heck are you doing? Why are you on crack? What am I watching right now?
What is happening?
What?
What is happening? It's a good question.
I have no idea.
Oh, it's an ad. I thought you were doing this. Oh,
Hi, Kudish.
I watched like somebody do Adobe Photoshop on like crack.
I see. I don't need that right now. I am.
Alright, so,
Anyway,
adventuring party. What is your next
got
plan of attack?
followed by fucking slimes, and it was not fun. And our next course of action is that we need to go find another job.
Ah. So how much money do we have?
Fuck all. Save for a little bit.
You had to have the armor, didn't you?
In the
Yes.
defense of her
How much
armor
did
was
you
melted.
spend?
Yeah, that's fair. It wasn't looking the best of shape.
Kaz,
And she did save
much
your
did
arse
you
from
spend?
being melted by a slime, so I'd say you probably would be indebted to her.
But you're right. Never mind. I won't say nothing.
Kaz, how much money did you spend?
I didn't spend a dime actually, because they didn't even give me a cut of the money. So
Oh, so you spent our money.
no,
Technically
no.
correct.
No.
I say we throw him overboard.
No, I have valuable items now.
He does have
We can
valuable
rob
items.
you of him. We can rob him of
And,
them and throw him overboard.
Marlin, as much as I would love to throw him into the ocean, he's proven useful. So he'll remain on the ship for at least for now, till I get annoyed, and then I'll throw him overboard after we strip him of all of his items.
Guys,
I
do you
need to
mind
help,
not
right?
discussing this in front of the shop? We need to keep this clear so people can get to the portal.
No, we're staying right
I'm
here.
Sorry. No, it's fine. Marlin, please, we'll go to the tavern.
I mean, it's just we're running a business here. I'm sorry.
I didn't realize we were loitering. I apologize. Let's go, compatriot.
I don't mind if you guys are off to the side, but
Celebratory drink.
you kind of just walked off the platform, and this is the only staircase up.
Oh, damn it.
Brock is already
Anyway,
there.
Let's
He left
go
a
get
long
a
time
drink.
ago.
Let's go get a drink.
Alcohol? I'm
Of course. What else? We were gonna drink water.
Well, maybe.
Just
When
a
was
quick
the
little
last time
question:
you
did
drank
you
the
add
water?
those custom items in yet?
I forgot, but I know what they do. So if you wish to use one, just let me know.
Okay, sounds good. I was just asking. So I'm good.
Oh, yes. Kaz, that spell book.
Yeah, yes, of course.
What's in it?
Huh? What?
I'm curious. What's in it? I'm curious.
Oh, well, let me look here.
Wait a minute. Also, aren't you a sorcerer?
sure?
Not a wizard?
Are you sure we want him
Right.
looking in the spell book around a whole bunch of innocent people? We should probably go into like a field or something.
It's
I say
okay.
we strip him of the book. I say we strip him of the book because he can't be trusted. He shot a cannonball at somebody.
Cannonball? What are you talking about? What are you on crack today? Listen, I shot a magic missile on accident, okay? It was one time. One
Listen,
time.
Was
That's
If
how
you
it starts.
if
It
you
only
two want
takes one.
If you two want to settle this like adults, we'll rent a room at the tavern. For now, we can just go get a drink.
Yeah, we gotta get out of here.
Oh.
So, Kaz, are you looking inside the spellbook at the moment?
I was going to,
I snatch it out of his hand.
but no, you don't.
I'm rolling. I am going to snatch it out of your hands.
Give me a contested strength check. Both of you roll athletics, and whoever's higher.
That's a
This
straight
bookie's gonna go
D20,
flying into the ocean.
I got 19.
That's a straight D20.
D20
D20 plus your strength mod.
Yes, D20 plus your strength mod.
Okay. Nat 20 plus my 3.
Lies! Lies, I say!
Cheating.
You take
I
out
thought
the
cheating.
spell book to kind of look through it, and Moreland just yanks it out of your hands.
I cast magic
No,
missile.
no, there's no need for that. And I grab his arm before he can fire off a spell.
Give me my book back, please! It's all I have!
I'm holding on to this.
Then I cast magic missile, damn it!
I grab his arm so he can't cast the spell.
So,
Because I'm pretty sure it requires somatic components, if I'm not mistaken.
let me double
What,
check.
magic missiles?
Pretty sure, yeah, it requires somatic components.
Yeah,
Verbal
it's-
and somatic,
it's-
yes.
yeah. I could use one hand.
Hands.
So usually it does require both hands unless you have a certain feat. I will say, give me a contested dexterity check to see if you can make the hand gestures before Nadina grabs your arm.
What dexterity?
Actually, I don't even need to. Who has a higher dexterity modifier? In this case, I will say.
I have
16.
+1 dexterity.
I would say you guys can either use your dexterity modifiers there, or you may give me a contested dexterity check.
Well,
It's up to you.
You said 16?
Yep.
Okay, I rolled 10, so that's fine.
Alright. Either
We'll
way,
move on.
Nadina sees you kind of going for the same gesture that you used on the man at the docks and grabs your wrist.
There's no need for that. Now,
She took my book, though!
I don't give a shite. Moreland, please give the book back.
I don't trust him.
Well, maybe if you want snoozing on the boat while we were fighting slimes, then it would have been different. Maybe you would think of me differently.
Somebody had to watch the boat.
Be that as it may, we're all a crew here. And if we get into trouble again, I can't guarantee that we're all going to die. Or it needs to have a sizable bounty put on our head again. And I'm not bailing you out again. So give
Me?
it back. Either of you. I'm responsible
I wasn't there.
for all of you.
I
He's
was
the
not
captain,
there.
you know.
Okay, and yes, he is the captain.
Excuse me, did you just
However,
call me he? I'm a she.
Fairy tale thing. Sorry, I forgot. I need to stop misgendering.
You really do, it's rather obnoxious. Anyway, let's go get a drink before we all decide we want to start fist fighting in the street.
Alright. It does not take you long to reach the Dredge, the local tavern, the lower end tavern. And you are greeted by... It is earlier morning, so it's not a hustle and bustle as the later nights. You see a few people in the room, not many. You see an Ursine in the corner. You see a couple of human-esque people sitting in one of the center rooms. There's a few just people dotted here and there, and then the Dragonborn keeper behind the bar who looks up at you and goes, "Ah, yes, welcome back all. I hope your first fare went well."
Oh, it so did, and we deserve a round.
Very well. How many are we? 5?
No, thank you. I'll take some water, please.
Very
Oh,
well.
what a buzzkill. Just us three then.
Alright, so, 3 drinks and,
Wait, you said 5?
Well, yeah, 5, excuse me.
Rodin is there.
Oh, shite! I thought you went back to the ship. I hand him the piece of,
oh, Rodin.
fucking driftwood, and I go, "Do you drink? Would you like one?"
On the message it goes, "I don't know. I wasn't given orders."
Well, you are part of the crew. So, have an ale on me.
This should be interesting.
If you like it, I'll get you another. But one other. I'm not made of money.
Not anymore, anyway.
You see just like the question mark kind of pseudopod tendrils stick out above the head and just real quick.
Also, I don't really know if you know what your tolerance is. You are a little slime creature. Whatever.
Piece of board just goes.
4, please.
I don't know. I've never had anything. I haven't been here long enough.
Well, I guess we'll find out then, won't we? 4, please.
Very well. Yeah, take a seat and I'll bring over the 4. We're looking for 4 ales and a water. 2 silver pieces.
Of course.
Did
Here you go.
Did you say there's another Euro sign in the tavern?
I did.
Are you paying for this round?
Of course. I'm the captain, aren't I? I'm rewarding my crew.
Much appreciated. Is it a female or male?
You're unsure.
gonna
Its back's
walk
kind
over.
of towards you.
I'm gonna walk over to them and introduce myself.
You walk over, and the kind of floorboard squeaks beneath, and you can see them kind of shift. A hand kind of disappears under the table, but
You're
doesn't
about to get
quite
knifed.
move. Now that's far enough. I like my space if I don't mind.
Not a problem. I was just coming to introduce myself. You don't see Euro signs around here, around these parts very often.
You see the hand kind of, the arm kind of flex some. Still hasn't turned around yet. Yeah, we, not many of us left.
We gotta stick together.
Kind of pauses, slowly turns, and kind of relaxes a bit at seeing that you're of similar kin and goes, oh, interesting. It's been a while since, one of my own kind. Surprising.
Same for me.
What can I do for you?
I just wanted to come over and have a chat. Again, you don't see many Euro signs around, so when you get to talk to your own kind, it's very nice.
You see the arm kind of relax a little bit and kind of sit back on the table, but it's still at the edge slightly. You can still see some apprehension.
Can I buy you a drink?
I'll never say no to a free ale, as long as you sit on that side of the table, where I can see.
Absolutely. I'll be right back. I go over and I grab the, ask for 2 ales.
She kind of pours them for you and hands you the 2. Is that 2 extras? I'll run you an extra silver, please.
Alright.
Alright, so you grab the ales, you head
And
back
I'm
over.
gonna... Yeah.
You kind of pull out the chair across from him, and you can see now, he's not as tall. He's maybe about 5'8", but fairly bulky build. He's got this kind of cape that covers most of his shoulders and his body, but you can tell underneath it is fairly well built and muscular. He's got this scar over his right eye, and it's kind of milky white, and you can see it kind of almost looks like it's glass, but it kind of rolls around inside of his head some.
What's your name?
Forgive me, but this island isn't, known for people who like to share. Information's,
crucial.
It's polite
Fair
to
enough.
give one's own name before.
I'm Moreland. My crew's over there. Well, I'm part of
Kaz,
the
you're
crew.
such a pussy. Why aren't you drinking?
It's not a part of the religion.
Oh, damn your religion. You've just
Party.
survived a huge battle.
Morley.
I've been sober for 10 years. I'm not gonna stop now.
Morley. Interesting.
I'm unfortunately.
Are you Elka's boy?
I'm sorry.
Are you Elka's boy?
Rock slams their drink. I want another. Come on, Captain. Buy me another drink.
Okay, slow down. I told you I'm
would-
not made of money.
You would recognize this name,
Okay.
Bear, as your father's.
Yeah.
Pace yourself.
How did you know?
I don't know how to. I've never had drinks before.
It's been
Oh.
been a few years since I saw you last.
Remember when I woke up on that ship, I was hungover.
That's right. I remember you. You were the life of the party. It was something.
Yeah.
You don't
Oh,
remember me
sure.
very much, do you?
Still.
Although you were a small
Yeah.
thing. Maybe 2, 3 years age.
Rock is gonna slam the other drink. This
Oh, the
tastes
next one's
great.
coming out of your own pocket.
Would you?
It's fun.
I'm
Give me
gonna
another drink, please.
shout over them. Will you guys shut up?
I shall bring over the
Fuck
drinks momentarily.
I'm gonna get up and go over to them.
Momentarily.
I'm gonna get up and go over to them and kind of whisper, if you guys don't get your shit together, I'm gonna knock heads.
Excuse me, Miss Bear. Mr. Bear, excuse me. We're just celebrating.
Good for you.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to make a friend over here and have a conversation, and I can't talk because you guys are being loud.
Okay, kind of comes over, places down the extra drinks, and another silver, please.
Sure, keep them coming.
Very
I'm
good.
gonna
You
look
need to pass
over.
out. You're day drinking.
I'm gonna look over at the bartender and whisper,
Well, do we have anything planned? Because I don't think we do. Keep them coming.
I'm gonna look at the bartender and say, cut it off. You're done.
As long as I am paid,
Ah,
it
one more
is of
silver.
no concern of mine. But
I will. How much do I have to pay you?
At least have enough for 14 more drinks, so.
I will pay you.
Don't.
You
I
said, you
will
said
pay
one
you
silver?
20 silver to cut them off.
I believe I heard
This is
that
bullshit.
they had enough for 14 more drinks, which is about 28 silver. So I
I'm not
believe it is in
paying
my best
quick.
interest to keep serving.
I'll
No.
pay.
Who said
I will
14?
pay you 40.
Rocky. No. No. You're not giving 14
I will pay you
drinks.
40.
Now who's complaining? I'm just trying to party, like you said.
Very well.
I just spent
As long as they do not
350
exceed
gold
the-
on your new
You
armor.
can't stop me now. I already started.
If they pay me more, you are
Party
on your own.
pooper.
But until then, I shall.
I'm not
Switch
being
to
a
what?
party pooper. We need a job.
And I hand him the 40 silver.
She takes and kind of tucks it away, and
Chugs another drink.
Ah,
I'll bring over
shite,
some.
I drink 3 more.
I'll bring over some waters for the group.
Thank you. I'm gonna
Fine,
walk
it's-
over.
It's
to my new-
totally fine.
What are you talking about? It's not
I
fine.
don't know. I
You
don't know.
you got an interesting bunch over there.
We still
Yeah.
got eat my slides. It was bullshit.
Would you like to talk outside so we can actually hear each other?
Is there any music playing in this bar?
If there's not, I'm about to start drunkenly fucking playing the viol.
At the moment, it is
Yes.
like before midday, so you guys and a couple of other patrons are the only ones in here, so there's nothing really lively happening at the moment. You guys are currently
it's
just
a
making a
live
scene
here.
in a bar.
We're day drinking at the tavern.
Outside isn't the
Come on, start playing. I'm gonna
safest
sing.
place.
What's that? I couldn't hear you over my idiot.
Guys, settle down a little bit.
I know. We're
I'm gonna look over. Will you quit it? I will put you guys in timeout.
I'm home on the range.
All right,
I'm gonna go over.
all right, Ashley Joe, settle down a smidge.
I'm gonna go over to Rock and drag her to the corner and put her in the corner and say, "Hey, you stay there till I come back."
Where the deers and the antelopes play.
All right.
And then I'm gonna go over to Madeline and drag him to another corner and say, "Sit down. You both are in timeout."
Who's Madeline?
I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts. Deedly-dee.
There they are, standing in a row. I know we're being disruptive. It's fine. We're drunk.
Big one.
Anyway,
Alright, yep. We'll be quiet now.
oh, cool.
All right.
I'm gonna actually go over and send them up to their rooms. Go!
They currently do not have rooms.
I'm gonna pay for rooms for all of us. Separate rooms for all of us.
As long as I get to
separate.
take a drink with me.
three gold pieces, please.
Oh, and for
All
the
the
captain.
drinks I can carry or I'm not going anywhere.
For the captain and for... What's our little buddy's name?
Rodin, but Rodin will sleep on the ship.
Okay. So 4, please.
4 gold pieces.
Hi. I hand him the 4 pieces.
She takes
I'm
them,
going
tucks
to
them
go
away.
to bed. I'm tired.
Your friends
I
get
am
very
handing
sleepy
you
very early.
each a key.
Time, oh sleepy time.
Go to bed.
I want a fluffy pillow.
There's fluffy pillows upstairs. Now get your ass to bed.
I don't believe there are. Lies.
You see the Ursine kind of get up and push in the chair and looks around a bit. I'm sorry, but I gotta leave. I can't stay long.
Wait, please. I need to know how you know me.
It's unsafe here. I can't. I'm sorry. Maybe another time.
Can I come with you?
I'm sorry. I don't know you well enough. It's been many years.
At least tell me how you knew my father.
I visited my brother when you were about 3. You were a precocious tyke, but maybe
You're my uncle.
maybe we can meet again. And he
You're my uncle.
kind of throws his cloak over himself and exits the tavern.
You guys? Get upstairs.
We are upstairs.
I'm in bed.
Shut up, I'm trying to sleep.
No, fuck you.
Fuck you.
Where's our captain at? Why am I babysitting these 2 drunken idiots?
He's up here.
Well, you know, if you're babysitting them, that's good, because I sure wasn't.
Cass, you shut the fuck up.
Kaz, where are you?
I'm just drinking water here, praying silently, because
Body
this
pooper.
town
I would
doesn't
like to point
bears.
out, way before you guys actually got drunk, Moreland bribed her to switch you guys to water, so you guys are just drunk on placebo water currently.
We had
That's
nothing
fine.
beforehand.
This is some good water. It's fresh. It's fresh water. That's why.
It is not.
Drink off
It is
the
fairly
atmosphere.
stale and from a barrel.
It's pickled arse water. It's fine.
Did you say it's tickled arse water?
Pickled arse water.
Go.
I thought you said tickle as in like tickle me Elmo.
No. Pickle. No. Why would I say tickle? That's ridiculous.
So, are you guys passing out and taking a long rest at about midday?
Yes.
All right.
I'll stay awake until until nighttime. I won't go to sleep. Can I take like a short rest, like by sitting here and chilling out, so I can like
You
give
have a
little
room. I
points
bought
back?
you a room.
Yeah. So you are more than welcome to take a short rest or a long rest. Either way, most of the party reawakens at about 8-9 o'clock at night, when the bar is now in full swing.
Yeah. See, we planned it right.
Yeah, see, now we've
No,
got the good
you
sign.
guys are not allowed down. I'm gonna go over to Brock and Madeline and say, no, you guys
My
are
name's
staying
Nadina.
upstairs. Nadina, sorry.
Alright.
Nadina and Rob, I'm gonna look at them and say, no, you guys are staying upstairs. No more
You can't tell
alcohol.
me what to do. I'm the captain.
Are you gonna babysit Rock then?
I do
Oh, I've
what I want.
babysat all you for quite some time now. So nothing new here. They got a
You
little carried away.
You haven't needed to babysit me.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you've been sleeping on the ship for a while. You were tired, obviously.
Listen, we almost got our asses handed to us, so we're gonna celebrate.
I almost died in a giant gelatinous
I mean,
cube
I
that almost
passed
melted
out,
me.
so I'm drinking to that.
All right. So wait. What is the plan of action here?
We need to find a
I'm
job.
gonna block.
Yeah, we can't
Make
sit
some more money.
here in the tavern. But yeah, we definitely need to make money.
I am going to block them off if they can promise not to drink.
I won't drink anymore. That was just laboratory.
Tell
Yeah.
Rock that.
All right.
Y'all have to make money, which means I have to make money.
I'm curious.
get
Is
the
it,
money.
I know this is like subject to a little like to the DM, but could I use like prestidigitation to like make them less drunk? Is that
That is not something prestidigitation
lesser
can do,
restoration.
unfortunately.
Well, it's not something you can do, but it's whatever the DM thinks it could do.
I would
That
say
would
not
be
in this
lesser
case, because
restoration,
intoxication
and
is
we're
an
fine
actual
with sober.
condition that is available within D&D, so would require a higher grade of spell.
Okay. I thought I would ask.
Are
We're
we
not
sobered
drunk
up by
anymore.
now, though? Yeah.
We slept for 8 hours. We'd be fucking crazy if we weren't.
We're good. Let's go get a job.
That
Yeah.
sounds
Go
like
check-
a good
can we-
idea.
Let's go check that job board thingy and see if there's anything good there.
That's probably pennies.
Definitely, if you see any like bounties, I'm gonna probably just
You
run away.
pay
I mean,
for
there
it,
is
not
the bounty
let
board there as well.
20,000
There-
punch in the
Just
face.
know, Kaz, that you can't go after the bounty on the island.
Right. No, I learned my lesson. Don't worry.
Okay.
So there are two
Making
boards
sure.
in the dredge. There's the general request board, which is usually asking to bring supplies to the Tempest's call, or there is the bounty board, where people kind of post their bounties as like a boastful thing.
I don't think we should go for a bounty.
Are there any bounties that aren't people?
They are all humanoids of some way, shape, or form. The bounty board
Of course,
is
they're all people.
them bringing their own bounties and stabbing it onto the board like, this is
Okay.
me
Well, bounties
showing
can be
off.
more than just other people. They could be like they want a bounty for like a certain animal or certain thing. So.
Yeah, that's like.
No, in this
wrecking
case, this
havoc
board
on a
is
whatever.
them bringing their own thing, going, "Ha! I'm now worth this. I'm better than
Well, we
you."
probably need like
That
the
board is
cheapest
nothing but a
bounty.
pissing contest.
No, no bounties. I don't want to kill anyone. I've already killed enough people this week.
What? Enough people? There's more than one person who you've killed.
No, just one, but still, it's enough. It's enough for me. So.
Well, you shouldn't kill any.
Hey, Rock.
It was an accident, okay? We don't need to bring it up. It's okay. It's old news.
I
Rock.
don't trust you.
Please give me a
What?
wisdom saving throw.
Me?
Yes.
Okay. That is a 14.
Alright. Continue.
Okay.
So what do we
what
see
is
on the regular board?
Cass, shut up!
Okay, sorry.
What is the lowest bounty?
We're not taking a bounty.
So, you see some bounties for, like, between a 50 and 100 for the lowest amounts.
Getting shite.
I want to take one of the 50 ones.
50
Alright.
gold.
So you take one of the 50 gold bounties. Hold on. You see this kind of odd depiction. You can tell whoever drew this wasn't the best. Like, it looks like half the face is like this gallant gentleman, and the other half looks like the old-timey proctor with, like, the missing teeth. You can't really tell which side is proper. The bounty on
What's
it
the
is
name?
50 gold, and you see the name of Canaan.
Kane?
Canaan. C-A-N-I-N.
Okay. I rip the bounty off the board and walk over to the bar and set it down and ask the barkeep, "Do you know this person?"
I know a lot of people. It is not my place to say. It is not my place to let information go. It's how I keep this place running.
I'm gonna look over at Rock and say, if you are taking a bounty, you are on your own. I will not help you.
Listen, nobody said you had to kill your bounty. Dead or alive, I believe, is the way of those things.
Well, it depends on the bounty.
Yeah. Does it say dead or alive?
This one does say dead or alive.
We're not even allowed to do bounty hunting on the island.
No. I wasn't gonna do it on the island. I'm just saying if we run into the person
I
outside.
was going to say, there's
might
nothing
as
wrong
well.
with taking the bounty in case we run into them in our end of nowhere. Then we can take them. That's fine.
Fine.
I'm not opposed to collecting bounties if they deserve it.
What I will tell you is that he has not been in a while, so he's probably still out to sea somewhere. Or dead.
Or dead. Okay.
And if we find him, then we'll bring him back and collect 50 gold.
Well, you don't bring him
Yeah.
back here, you bring him back to whatever proper authorities set out the bounty.
Of course.
Alright. I'll
Bringing
pocket
him back here would be kind of pointless.
You're right. Right. Unless
was
they're
there other
bounty issue. Anyway.
was there other 50 ones on there, or was this the only one?
That is the only noticeable one, unless you would like to take some extensive... I mean, there's a lot of papers. That was kind of the topmost one, unless you really want to start searching through papers.
I'm gonna go over and look at the board myself.
That's what I was going to
Are
go
you-
look for, was the regular jobs.
So, Morlin, you're looking at the bounty board or the normal board?
Well, I'm gonna look at both, but the bounty board first.
Is there anything in particular you're looking for, or are you just scanning?
Just kind of scanning and seeing if there are any more.
Joe.
I mean, there's probably hundreds of papers stabbed to this board. Unless if
I'm gonna look for either a $50 or $100 bounty.
Apologize for stretching my back out.
all right, give me an investigation check.
It's all good. There was just a lot of background.
That's my shit headphones. Apologies.
$14 plus my 2, so 16.
I will say you find one. It's a dual bounty, and you see 2 people on it, and the names on it are Brick and Mortar, and it's worth 100 gold. And you see
Alright.
this very large kind of, almost like he is magically enhanced with strength looking, like it looks unnaturally big, muscular person. And you see this kind of smaller, like half-elven man, very skinny. Alright.
Would you say their names are?
Brick and Mortar.
That's a good band.
Alright, and then for those of you looking at the general board, what are you looking for in particular?
Looking for specific sorcerer-related
Something that
things.
pays decently.
I'm gonna go over and say I found another bounty. Now we can do.
So the highest paying thing on there would be, you currently see a general smuggling job to take food from the Trevia Empire ships and bring it back, to the Tempest Call. So the job would be to, there's a convoy that usually is consistent. The job would be to attack the convoy, steal the food, and bring it back.
That sounds foolhardy considering our ship is small and we have no weapons.
But that would be the highest paying one on there.
Yeah, not looking for highest paying, I'm looking for decent paying that probably will not get us killed.
What if we ask that fellow that slapped me silly? I bet he has something that we can do.
It's not a
Something
bad
tells
idea.
me that's not really going to help, but I suppose if you would like to go ask, then by all means.
I mean, we need something with the challenge. We just did a grand. We'll come in there. We'll tell him that, you know, we just did a lot of good work for the Duchess, and you know we need some more work. And I'm sure as a person of his stature will want to you know give us a good job. I think that's a good idea.
Or he
Will
wants
you be doing the talking then?
Definitely not. I think that's probably the worst idea. I think someone else should talk for me.
I'll talk to him. Or the captain can.
No, I think the captain should talk for us, but that's just me.
And
Captain.
they always say that the captain has to speak for all of us, so.
Of course, of course.
Our
I wouldn't
bounties
put
pay.
it otherwise.
I'm gonna grab a couple more of the 50 gold bounties.
So those, you weren't able to find many on there with the hundreds of papers. With the investigation checks that you guys did, those were the 2 kind of readily available ones that you saw without, like, starting to rip down all the papers and...
I guess we don't want to go too far, huh? Because if it's hidden, then the bounty's been there for a while and least likely to find it.
Right.
Okay. What
I
about
suppose
the
then we
100
can
gold one?
probably see about going to talk to the other captains and seeing if they have something for us to do.
Yeah, so currently you guys have the 2 bounties that you found of Brick and Mortar and
Yeah,
the
we'll
Gentleman
just keep it at
Prospect.
Let's go talk to your friend, Cass.
Oh, let's just hope that he's not in a slappy mood, because I don't really want to get slapped today.
I would love to see you
Well,
get
If you
why was he
attack
in a
him, he
slappy
probably
mood?
won't slap you.
Yeah. You just gotta
I'm gonna-
behave yourself.
I'm gonna piss him off just so I can watch him slap Kaz.
No, please
He might
don't.
just slap you.
He slapped me. He slapped me to death, like literally and metaphorically. Slapped me to death.
And brought him back just so he could hit him again.
I'm scared of this man. I will not mess with him again.
You're the one who said that we should go back there.
Well, I think that he might have more jobs. I think I mean, the Duchess is away, so who else to ask except for the second most powerful person in the town?
I think, as a prank, we should make Kaz talk to him.
I don't care who talks to who, but I guess
We just gotta get going. It's like, well, it's
Let's go.
nighttime. It's 8 p.m.
I vote
Oh, you're
Kaz.
cresting at like 9:30, 10 o'clock now.
I don't even know if he's awake now. We should probably just worry about that in the morning.
There.
I agree.
I still vote that Kaz talks to him.
Sorry.
We'll cross that
Captain.
bridge when we get to it.
I'm gonna
Let's
go
drink.
up to my room. I'm going to look at them and say, no. I'm going
It's
up to my room.
nighttime.
I am going
I
up
think
to
we've
my
had enough
room.
celebration for one day, Rock.
Okay, fine.
Alright, so you guys are just calling it for the night and heading up to the rooms to sleep for the rest of the night?
Mhm.
I mean, we just woke up, so
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go and hang out on the ship for a little bit.
Alright. So, before
We'll
we
take
move
a
to
walk
the next
around.
day, is there anything any of you would like to accomplish solo or together?
I'm just gonna go take a walk around and kind of discover things.
Are
Alright.
any shops open?
Most of the shops would be closed at this time of day.
Okay.
Alright, so all of you part ways. Medina, what time of night are you heading back to the inn? How long are you searching outside for?
No, I'm just going for a stroll, maybe an hour or two.
Maybe an hour or two? Alright.
Right.
So, as night encroaches, you all separate ways. Some head up to their respective rooms to sleep. Some head off to the shores. Some head off to investigate parts of the island unknown. Nadina, as you begin to make your way back to the inn, maybe 12:30, 1 o'clock, a stench hits your nose. One of iron. Would you like to follow it, or are you going to head back to the inn?
An iron smell. Does it smell like blood?
It has vague familiarities. You can smell the iron, you can smell what smells like something has been burnt and torched.
I'm gonna put my hand on my sword. Just follow its scent.
Alright, give me an
Not drawing the weapon.
investigation check.
I'm just holding it. So 23.
23. Takes you a couple minutes. This place is not really designed for speedy movement. It's designed to confuse any authorities that might come in with twists and turns and dead ends.
Not really looking to go for speed, and more looking to observe. so that's fine.
After about 20 minutes of kind of taking these twists and turns, you find what looks to be this charred corpse, slash marks kind of cross-shaped down the chest and the stomach. It's blackened and you can see parts of the flesh is just gone down to the bone. One of the eyes is kind of sticking out of its head some.
Ugh, that's not good. What kind of body is it? Is it human?
It is mutilated beyond recognition. It looks humanoid, but you couldn't say for certain.
Anything around? Is it just a lone body?
I will say, with your investigation check, you see some kind of large, almost score marks in the ground leading towards it. But that's it.
So it looks like something big attacked, or is it more like Is it animal, mineral, or vegetable?
It is hard to say. You do see blood kind of smeared across walls, almost like a... You would be familiar with sword slashes, so it kind of sprays off to the side.
Right. It's not really sword slashes, it's more like claws.
It's
right?
not claws. There's only... It comes in sets of 2. So there's just 3 X marks kind of going from shoulder to like just below the breast, sternum to just above the stomach, and then the final ones are like just below the rib cages to like the thigh area, kind of cutting this open into different flaps.
I should probably get out of here before I get accused of murder.
So are you leaving quickly, or are you trying to sneak away?
Either way, it would look like I'm responsible for this, so... I say I'll get out of here quickly.
Alright, so you leave the scene, head back to the inn.
Who do I report something like this to?
You do know that there are the Tempest guards that patrol. You had a brief encounter with them when they had dragged Cass up to the Empress.
Can I find one of those guards?
Yeah, so there are a couple that patrol the streets, torch in hand. They usually travel in pairs of 2. But they're easy enough to find this late at night, as they're some of the only ones that are, like, fully lit in torchlight.
Excuse me.
Yes?
There's been a murder.
A murder?
Yes.
Are you saying you committed a murder, or you found a
No,
murder?
I did not commit the murder. No. I found it.
Are you sure?
Positive.
Very well, lead the way. And the 2 guards kind of
I'll show them.
follow you and kind of examine the body, look it over, kind of look
I
at
can't
you,
do anything like that.
look
I know
back
what you're
at the
thinking.
body. Ship and captain.
I'm Medina Sacred Star, captain of the Scrape-Heap. Or Scrap-Heap, excuse me.
Very well. We'll be noting this down. Be available for questions if need be.
Sure. We'll be looking for work, so we should be here for a little while at any rate.
Very well. Off you go now before you get into any more trouble.
Will do.
And with that, you retreat back to the dredge to find yourself a peaceful night's sleep. you all wake up the next morning in your respective rooms. Rock, you said you were going to sleep on the ship?
Yes.
Alright, Rock, you wake up on the ship, rested, a little sore as the ship's accommodations for sleeping are not the best. You see Rodin kind of tidying up some of the ship, sanding off some of the parts that might have gotten bean or buffered. He holds up his piece of scrap wood to you and says, "Remind the captain my pay for the next week is coming after the next day." So, what would you lot like to do for the day?
Find a job, please. That would be wonderful.
Alright. So, you all regroup for the day. Where are you heading?
Thought we were gonna go see Slappy Hands.
Slappy hands?
Hold on, let me figure out. Virgil.
Virgil.
Virgil. I want to go see Virgil.
Alright.
Rock is gonna clean themselves off and I guess meet them at the place.
Alrighty. So, you all are heading to the last place that you saw Virgil?
That sounds fine. On the way there, I'll tell them what I saw.
Alright. So, Nadina, as you guys head to the Palanquin, regales you of this strange, charred, and filleted corpse that she found the previous night.
Someone's obviously not following the rules. Well, yeah. Probably a good thing I told the guards, otherwise they would have suspected us or something. Just, if you go out at night, just watch yourselves.
Alright. Does not take you long to get to the Palanquin. It's about 20-30 minute walk, depending on your pace. The kind of maitre d' notices you guys, and you look around. Virgil is not there. Ryla is not there. Telgin is still there currently. You see him alone at a table, leaning against one arm, kind of looking over some paperwork.
Hello, Telgin.
You see, as you call over to the room, he kind of looks up and gestures to the maitre d' who's kind of blocking your way, and the maitre d' kind of lets you pass, and he goes, hello, may I help you?
We were looking for work and seeing if maybe you had something for us to do.
I don't know if my line of work is exactly what you guys are looking for. You guys took some jobs from Rayla. My jobs do differ quite greatly.
Well, you are aware that we have done something for Rayla.
Oh, word travels fast, plus you were here in front of me when she offered you the job.
Right. Correct, I'm sorry, I forgot about that.
Like, literally right over at that table. And he points, like, 2 tables away.
Hardy har, excuse me. I was more concerned with the fact that Virgil pounded the shit out of Kaz. It was rather funny.
Well,
I
it
wasn't
is...
laughing, but
I was. You deserved it.
You really did. To be fair.
okay. We all know I did bad things. Let's move on and let's get something going here.
Your balls will be busted eternally for
I'm
it.
just in the back. I'm just in the
What
background
kind of work
right
do you
now,
do?
just cackling at all of this.
Uh,
Marlin is.
fair enough. My work is more in the lines of product movement.
I see. Well,
Wait.
it was worth a shot.
I mean, if you guys wish to move product, I have no issue giving you a job. I have a small task that is too meager for me to take, but
Have you seen our ship?
it is up to you guys. You came.
No, I'm asking. It's not a very big ship. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, you came to me asking for work. I have the job if you want it, but it is up to you to decide if you wish to take it.
I think we
What's
should.
the details of the job before we agree to anything?
That is not how my line of work works.
I understand, confidentiality and all that. Well, carry on.
Well,
We don't really have the size of the vessel to accommodate getting attacked or attacking, whatever it is we'll get into trouble for. So,
I will say, yeah, as long as you guys are careful, there is no direct confrontation. It is
we're also
merely
very
a
recognizable.
it is merely a pick up and deliver type of job.
Seems easy enough.
A delivery. We could do a delivery.
But it is up to you.
Literally.
How much is the payment?
I could pay probably around 1,000 gold pieces for this delivery, should it remain perfectly intact and not without any incident.
Right.
Yeah, we can do that. Absolutely.
Delivery.
What are we getting?
You don't ask those questions. You take what you are given and you move it
Take
from
the
A to
envelope
B.
from point A to point B. Yes.
You don't open
Easy
it,
enough.
you don't look inside, you move it from A to B, and that is it.
We're gophers.
The less you know, the better.
Probably for all our sanities.
Well, Captain, are we doing this?
I don't see why not. It pays better than all the other crap on that board. At least for a vessel of our size.
Yes, you
Well,
might want to
then maybe
look
we
into
can
upgrading
celebrate.
that at some point, but
I can't really afford it right now. Hence why I'm asking you for a job.
fair. Just remember, most captains set aside a small portion of their bounty to accommodate any necessary expenses before distributing payment to the crew.
Right, but we had expenses.
Fair. So,
We're not completely flat broke, mind you, but what's a little bit more gold,
Oh.
right?
so am I to take it that you're accepting this job?
I'm sure.
Alright.
Can't really argue.
So, the job is simple. About 4 days away, there is Snakehead Island. Fairly well on the nose described. You know, the people who name these aren't the most creative. There will be a acquaintance there looking to give you this package. You are to bring the package back to the Tempest Call, where I shall take care of the rest.
Seems simple enough.
The island itself is directly east of our current location. It is a straight shot, so as long as you do not get lost, it should be a
Straight
fairly
towards the rising sun.
even easy find. You don't ask questions when you get there. You say, "The Thunder guide me." They shall give you the package, and you bring it back.
The thunder guide me.
May the
All right.
Thunder guide me.
May the thunder guide me. That's not what I heard the first time. I think there might have been a bit of a communication error. May
That
the
is
thunder
fine.
guide me. Okay. Can do.
I will say, avoid any Imperial ships. They shouldn't be out this far, but you never know.
Of course. You bastards.
The pickup itself should only take half an hour at most. They bring the thing onto your ship, they place it down, they secure it. You don't even have to touch it.
So that's the only thing we have to say to whoever boards our ship is May the Thunder guide me.
They should be docked there within 3 days. They're going to wait there 2 days. It's about a 4-day journey. So you have an extra day of leadway should anything happen.
May the thunder guide me. Let's go. We got this.
Don't worry, I wrote it down.
I was hoping someone would.
I got you.
So, it should be fairly simple, fairly straightforward. Stay out of trouble, keep your noses clean. Should you find any Imperial vessels and they flag you down,
Avoid them.
get creative.
Fancy sailing.
I will say the package is inclined to tell if anybody opens it, so don't mess
I
with
assumed
it.
as much. So
Whether
I'll keep my
it is
crew's
your
sticky fingers off.
whether it is of your doing or not, but it is a fairly straightforward job.
I assume for all intents and purposes, if we open it, our ship will blow up or something. So I wouldn't open it anyway. I don't know what is in there, and I don't care.
Sure, let's go with that.
I'd rather not be caught in this island with my dick in my hand any more than I have to.
So,
You have one of those?
That's for me to know and for you to find out.
Fair enough.
alright. So, off you go then. Good luck.
Well, thank you. We'll be back.
Remember, they'll be there for 5 days. The journey is 4. You have 1 day of mistake.
God's willing.
Well,
Sail
well
will
let's
be,
get the show on the road then. Let's go ahead there now. Let's go get the ship ready. Time to sail. All the good stuff.
I'll tell Virgil you were looking for him.
Tell Virgil that he's got some very smooth hands.
Tell Virgil that Kaz can't wait to be smacked around again by it.
I don't think Virgil has hands.
I think that might be an insult. I'd avoid saying that if I were you.
No, definitely make sure to say that.
Well,
Way to
looks
go,
like
Kaz. Just
uh,
dig a deeper trench for yourself.
we've got some supplies to get. We've got our mission. Right, crew?
Absolutely. Let's
go.
get going.
Let's go, let's go.
It is at this point that he takes your map and marks the island for you.
Oh yeah, right.
Right.
Which I have marked on the stream map there for you as well.
You're using Incarnate. Yeah.
Alright, so, where would you guys like to head off to?
We need food, don't we?
That you do. Your ship was almost run out of food on the way back. You bought enough for the journey, and that was it.
So it's a 4-day journey, so we're probably going to need about 8 to 10 days worth of food, I'd wager.
Which is easy enough to secure, just the basic rations. Are you buying 8 or 10 days worth?
I'll say 10 days of food, just to be on the safe side.
It'll run you about 30 silver.
3 gold, no problem.
Alright, so you procure your necessary provisions. Anything else you guys would like to do, or are you heading off to your ship to make headwinds towards Snakehead Isle?
No, let's definitely go.
I also need to pay Rodin. It's been about a week, I'd wager, and we're going to be gone for about a week. So I'll give him 2 weeks worth of pay.
Alright, so that would be 21 gold pieces. Because he's 3 gold pieces per day.
That's right.
Can you afford to, or do you need help?
I'm almost broke! I have 36 gold.
Here you go, Captain.
I'm gonna pitch in.
I'm gonna give Captain 50 gold that I have.
Damn, son. All right.
Alrighty.
Well,
Thank you,
never
Kaz.
mind. Fuck that.
Running a ship's expensive. We're gonna need more jobs like this.
Alright, so necessary provisions acquired. You head off to the ship, pay Rodin his wage for the day, stock the food. You guys didn't encounter any major problems, so you still do have the supplies to fix the ship if need be from last time.
And I did buy those rain barrels, so we should be able to keep a steady supply of water.
You do have 3 rain barrels kind of strapped to the small inclining platform where the wheel is now. The people there kind of strapped them in for you.
4.
I believe only 3 were purchased.
I could have swore we bought 4, but...
I'll double check the stream last time. In my notes I have 3.
Okay.
But I can double check the
I
stream
don't
from
remember.
last time.
I'm pretty sure it's 3 as well.
I very well could use.
Alright.
I know Kaz is the one that was supposed to buy them, so...
What?
What? Huh? The
Am I
barrels?
buying?
The barrels?
Ooh,
How
the
many did you
barrels.
buy?
Oh, they were like, I think it was 2 or 3.
I believe you bought 3. My notes have 3.
We'll go with 3 for now. Either way, that's 3 55-gallon barrels of water. That's quite a substantial amount of water if we can keep the level high enough.
I have a question.
Yes.
Kaz, how do you have just 50 gold on you? I thought you were broke.
I'm fucking broke. I told you that they didn't use my money. They used other monies. This is the money I've had
so you
from
let
my
them-
journeys in my life.
So you,
Don't question my gold.
so
Do
they
you want
let
me to throw magic missiles in your face? I will.
Oh,
Alright, come on, shortstop, let's go.
No, I
Just
want
let
to
them
get-
work it out.
I want more gold, so I'm not trying to fight today.
Walk
person
our
that puts
talk,
holes
walk our
in-
talk. Let's go.
The person that puts
I'm
holes
gonna
in
go
my ship
over.
is going to fix it with their
just gonna
cranium.
I'm just gonna reach over and just punch him square in the face.
No, you won't.
I have to use the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Make an attack
I may
roll.
not.
No,
I may not be
no,
the
wait,
captain.
no. As she punches me, I cast mirror image. So
Well,
this
at
is
any
how it's
rate,
gonna be.
Listen, if you guys don't stop it right now, both of you guys are
Wait,
gonna
hold on.
slide to death.
This is how they come. Hello, 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 hello.
Alright,
Alright,
make an
well,
attack
you-
roll, Miss Bear.
You guys are all gonna swab the deck. Okay.
Yep. You're punching, so it's your d20 plus your strength modifier.
Okay. 19 plus 3, so 22.
Alright. Roll to see if it hits you, Cass.
Yep, absolutely. Nope, doesn't hit me.
You swing and you see goes through Cass, and the figure of Cass just kind of poof disappears into this puff of magical smoke.
Bye when they leave.
Alright. Make sure you check off your used spell.
Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.
Yep, I did already.
Alright, so you all venture onto the ship. Rodin is paid, and you set sail. It's relatively early in the morning still, so you can get a nice, decent full day's travel. So, who would like to roll me a d20 for this day's travel?
I will. An 18.
A 19.
18. 1-8.
Oh, 18. Alrighty. You guys start to travel. An hour passes.
Oh,
2
hello,
hour
Archie.
passes.
How are you?
3 hours pass. Midday kind of crests above your heads. At about 3 or so in the afternoon, you hear in the distance.
Fucking hell, it's a thunderstorm.
No cloud in the sky. What you do see, cresting upon the horizon, 2 ships.
Shite.
One trailing behind the other. You see ballistas shooting out from it, chains attached to them as it's trying to connect with this one ship. You see, eventually, one of them crashes in and starts to reel in the smaller of the 2.
I assume the big one is probably an Empire ship.
You can give me a perception check if you would like to try to spot their flag.
Of course. Fuck me. That's annoying.
The flag is kind of behind a portion of the mast. It's at the backside, so you can't quite make out what is what.
Shite. Oh well.
Can I roll to
Not our
take a
fight.
look as well?
I would say you guys are attempting to kind of maneuver the ship at the moment. The captain would be the one at the wheel in this case. You would probably be on the oars or something of the nature, trying to keep the ship moving at a steady pace.
It's
You
not our
probably wouldn't
fight.
be able to notice it.
We have more important things to worry about.
With a 9, you would see someone on the ship try to, like, flag you down, the one that's being currently shot at. What would you guys like to do?
Do I recognize the ship at all? Is there any markings, any identification other than the flag?
Nothing that you can notice with the 9 perception.
Hmm.
We gotta keep going.
No.
There's nothing we can do for
I
them.
would say it's not our battle. They're fucked. They're on their own.
We don't have any cannons or anything on our ship, so
Even if you're right. Even if I wanted to help them, they're we don't have the equipment necessary.
So at this point, you start to see some crew members from the large ship start to swing onto the smaller ship, and you can start to hear in the distance the chung, 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 the clanging of metal upon metal. So you guys are just sailing past?
just keep
Yep.
sailing. Yep.
Alright, you guys kind of breach around some, but
Just
you
keep sailing. Just keep
continue
sailing. Just
on
keep
your way.
sailing.
And as that happens, the ships behind you slowly leave view. A day relatively uneventful after. Alright, is there anything you lot would like to do at night, or shall we move on to the next day?
Other than practicing music, no.
Alright.
Yeah.
So, who would like to give me the D20 roll for the second day of travel?
I will
Me,
do
me,
it.
I'll do it.
me. No. That's okay. Go ahead, Cass.
That's fine.
You know.
19.
19. As you guys are sitting there doing your own jobs on the ship, Cass, you kind of take a small break. And you look
Lazy
to the
arsehole.
north. And as you look to the north, it's a bit far away. But just upon the horizon, you see what looks to be a massive structure.
Oh, guys, there's a giant thingy over there.
Oh, Christ, not so loud.
And I
You're
just
liable
thought
to
I'd
make
let you
dead.
know.
Can
What
I
is this
take
thingy?
what this man has pointed out to me?
You may give me a perception check with advantage, as Cass has pointed it out.
Oh, it's a good thing you fucking said advantage. Fucking hell. This dice, man, I'm telling you. Thank you, advantage. 19.
You see a structure of stone, brick, mortar, flags tattered and torn by age and wind. It looks to be a relatively sized fortress upon an island.
Is that the place we're supposed to go over there?
No, we're about 2 days out from that.
Well, we can't do any lollygagging. Maybe we should just keep going.
Not really. We'll keep this on the back of our minds. What are the flags? Are they what do they identify?
Give me a history check.
Sure, I'll put my hand to my sword.
I'm looking too, okay? I'm on a... I got 14 history.
I got 21.
21. Cass, you don't quite recognize it. You see traces of the Trevia Empire, but you can't make out exactly what. Teacher, however, goes, it's been a while since I've seen those flags. Those, do you know what those are, Nadina?
The 21 history. What do I get?
So, teacher is asking you the question of if you know what they are.
I didn't really get a good description.
They're kind of this tattered green and gold trimmed flags, but a lot of the decorations are worn off by the sea.
Green and gold flags.
Those, Nadina, are the old Trevia Empire's flags. They were used during times of war to identify fortresses that were built upon random islands here in the seas. Checkpoints, almost, to identify if they had a place to set down for the night, especially on the war against the Roanoke Isles shortly after the coup d'etat that took place. These were kind of like checkpoints between the two continents to restock.
So you're saying
refuel.
these probably haven't been used in some time.
It's hard to say, probably, as long as there hasn't been any wars that I'm recently aware of. It's been a while since I've left the cave.
Those are old standards anyway. The Empire uses different ones, as far as I'm aware.
They do seem to be different from the what I assume is the current Empire's flag that I've found while poking around in here.
We'll keep this in the back of our minds. Perhaps maybe we can come back to this at some point. It's 2 days east of Tempest Isle, so...
I mean, should it prove empty, or to be emptied if not, it might make a good base of operation. Place to
I was
rest
thinking
without...
something along... I was thinking something along similar lines, actually. On
Yeah.
Staked Claim.
Plus, I'm intrigued by the curiosity. Can you imagine what might be in there? Relics from the old war? Oh, the knowledge that we
Perhaps
could
maybe
learn.
Perhaps maybe some old books. That would be pretty interesting. Although I don't suppose a soldier would have some... So,
Well, you never know. Some of the more bookish magical types like to carry around different scrolls and tomes.
Right. Write that down. Rock. Write that. Write that down. We're gonna come back to this at some point.
What do you want me to write down?
2 days east of Tempest Isle. Fortress. Perhaps empty.
Give me a survival check just to see how well you're navigating this currently. Actually, so it would be... Are you proficient in survival or not? Rock.
Am I? Oh, Rock.
Let's see. I am.
Apparently my computer
Alright,
had a
so
bit
in
of
this
a...
case, because you're not proficient with your navigator's tools yet, it would just be your wisdom modifier. So roll a d20, add your wisdom modifier, just to see how well you can try to mark this location on the map.
16.
16? You can get a general idea. You're not entirely sure exactly where, but I will say you're able to kind of mark off a spot you think it may be.
Okay.
general area. We'll find it. Hopefully.
Which I have marked off on your map as this large, kind of dark square. Or circle.
Speaking of map, are we using Roll20? Because...
I mean, unless you guys get into some type of combat, Roll20 is not needed at the
Okay.
moment. It is only if it
Okay.
is combat
I was just
ready.
gonna say, because it's showing the dungeon, or the little cave that we were in last time, so I wasn't
yeah, I
sure
probably
if
didn't
it was
switch it.
on my end or not.
No, I probably just didn't switch it.
Okay.
Nope. I just closed mine. I don't plan on getting into an encounter today. But you never know.
I was just curious.
Alright, so,
Next!
is there anything you wish to accomplish this day?
How's the crew doing? Everyone in high spirits?
Yep, doing just dandy, thank you.
Rodin seems relatively bored. A bosun without
I'm sorry.
a current job.
I'm sorry you're not really in how would you put it? You're not being useful right now, but not really much I can do about that now. Probably a good thing, yeah. I mean, you're getting paid.
True. So he takes up the piece of scrap wood and he goes, "True. I need to remember to bring cards or something next time."
Next time we're in port, I'll get you a book or something.
Alright, so, if there's nothing else to accomplish this day, who would like to give me the third day of travel?
I suppose I'll do it. Or Rock can, that's fine.
Fine.
Damn it.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
20.
20.
Nat 20.
So, as you
Hopefully
guys
you
are
didn't screw
sailing,
us.
I probably
you see
did, sorry.
this small ship start to come towards you.
Oh, crap.
It's maybe slightly smaller than your current keel boat. And you can see someone at the top kind of leaning against the steering wheel, and they see you and go, "How y'all doing today?"
We're doing fine.
It's, not often I see other people traveling this route.
Ah, well. Must be good for you then.
Well, it only is if you buy something. If not, I carry on my way.
We ain't got
Buy
money
something.
for that.
You a merchant?
I dabble in what I pull from seas and water, and carry supplies from Roanoke to the Trevia Empire and back and forth, and I get supplies from all places. Traveling merchant of sorts.
Well. You often sail this way.
Depends on the day. I took a little bit of a detour this time because I had a couple of stops in the upper isles, but once in a while I travel this direction.
Well,
I have some business at a place a couple days to the west, but no need to worry yourselves about that.
oh, you're familiar with... Okay. Perhaps in the future we'll meet again. For now, we're not interested.
Well, may we meet again? I always have a couple of interesting things here and there. But, good winds to you, friend.
Likewise.
And the ships pass without issue.
The seas are full of life today.
Yeah, they are.
Alright. Our journey is progressing rather quickly and rather smoothly. Who would like to roll me the 4th day of travel, which is more than likely the last day, as long as nothing impedes the travel time?
The captain will be the one to bung this one up.
Fair enough, Captain.
That is a 17.
A 17. It is a relatively clear day, no necessary headwinds. Seas are calm. Seems to be an uneventful day. Which, because there's not much happening on the seas, you guys reach Snakehead Isle just as the sun begins to dip below the horizon. And as you
Rock,
approach,
remind me, what was that passphrase? It was, "May the thunder guide me"?
Yep, that's correct.
Okay.
as you approach
Just making double
a
sure.
relatively large ship, you see ballistas lining all directions, at multiple levels.
Nice.
The sails large and kind of catching a bit of the wind as they haven't been fully pulled up. The crow's nest, you see someone looking out, and you can already see them kind of calling down below. And as they call down below, you see the ballistas aim in your direction.
Well, it's a good thing we're here with purpose, otherwise we'd be turned into Swiss cheese.
And you see this small rowboat begin to be lowered down into the water. And it begins to approach you. And as it approaches, you see this dwarven man kind of... Halt! Any closer, or anything happens to me, then they unleash all ballista upon you. State your business here.
We've been sent here to pick up a package.
What package? And you see him kind of raise his hand in the air.
May the thunder guide me.
The hand turns into like this cupping motion, and he kind of waves it side to side, and very well. Anchor at the shore here, and I'll tell the captain.
Right.
I say, have a good day in Dwarvish, because I know.
Shut up!
I just say, have a good day.
He kind of
Do you
chuckles,
realize they have many things pointed at us?
responds, any day that we get out of here early is a good day. He does respond this to you in Dwarven Cass.
Fair enough.
And you see him begin to row back to the ship. So, Rock, are you using your warhammer to attempt to anchor again?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh, shite. We need an anchor.
I don't even remember what I had you roll for this last time.
I think it was a dexterity check, but I could be wrong. It was a few weeks ago now.
I really
I
can't
don't
remember what I had you
wanna
roll
say,
to see
like,
if you could get the
athletics.
anchor.
I don't know.
Yeah, give me an athletics check to see if you can just huck the anchor or huck the warhammer down hard enough into the sand to kind of launch it in.
I didn't even think about a fucking anchor. Like, we're a
Alright,
bunch
it's
of
alright,
idiots.
we're good. That is a 12.
That's 12.
Yeah.
It makes a thud. You're not sure how well it'll work, but it's in the sand.
I shrug my shoulders.
As long as we make it there, we can probably tie her off.
I mean,
It's
if
a nice huge
if
boat.
I feel the ship is moving or whatever, I'll try to anchor it.
Alright.
Drop that fucking warhammer off.
We're professionals, okay?
Clearly.
Oh, alright. So,
Stupid fucking Pigsley. Didn't even have a damned anchor.
as you guys anchor to shore, the other ship you see lowers a plank, and 5 individuals kind of step off the ship. 4 of them flanking this crate. Probably this 3 foot by 3 foot crate, maybe a little larger. And they're kind of each at one end of it. And the person in front you see is this nice red, almost classic pirate attire. He's got the patch over one eye. One of his arms is turned into, like, it's cut off just below the elbow, but he has an attachment on it that kind of turns it into this large saber, and he also kind of uses it as a cane at the same time. It kind of the tricorn hat is larger in fashion with this gold trim and this large golden feather that kind of sticks out of it. He is very classic, like, pirate-esque look.
I like his style.
He's like classy pirate. Almost
These are
Barbossa from Pirates of
regular
the Caribbean
humanoids?
style.
Regular humanoids, or are they dwarves too?
So, the captain looks humanoid. Behind them, you see one tiefling carrying the box. The dwarf from before. This kind of pale blue-skinned humanoid with this greenish hair tied back into a bun. And the other one looks to be almost... They're kind of this deep blue skin with this pointed ear. Almost looks like an avatar from the movie. The top person kind of approaches you and goes, "Hello there. Name's Captain Bolus. Captain of the Aurora. Who might I have the pleasure of, speaking with?"
I'm Medina Sacred Star, captain of the Scrape-Heap.
Looks past you. I can see that.
You should have seen what it was named before, let me tell you.
You know, it's none of my business. But, I'm told you had a certain set of words for me.
Right. May the thunder guide me.
Very well, kind of motions to the crew behind him. If one of you would be so kind as to show them where to put this.
You put that in the hold area. Follow me.
Very well. And he kind of stumbles behind you using the sword hand as the cane. You should really think about getting this upgraded a little bit.
Tell me about it. Why do you think we're doing this? We need the money.
Now, I assume our mutual friend has, informed you of the stipulations regarding this. Aye?
Yeah, no touchy, no looky. We've got it.
Very good. And, get it back safe.
Of course. We haven't run into any problems yet, thank the gods.
I wouldn't put that out into the universe, lass.
I know, but you know what? It's already there now, isn't it?
Yeah, it's always there. But, hopefully you make good headwinds.
I hope so too, for our sake. The money's good.
Well, I imagine. Their line of work is relatively, lucrative as long as you have the headspace for it. Although, like I said, if you're going to continue, I'd recommend a larger holding area.
Right. This
Maybe
is
a larger
temporary, this is a temporary setup. Obviously.
Well, and you see now the crew kind of finished securing the crate to the wall behind. Get her there safely, and I'll let him know that you're on the way.
Thank you, Captain Burst, excuse me, was it?
Bolus. B-O-L-A-S.
Bolus. Pardon me. A little hard of hearing.
Yeah, I will tell my my first mate to let him know that you're on your way, and you should be back by week's end.
Right. They're, strong winds to you?
Same. I get to get out of here early, head back and grab some ale on the Roanoke Isle.
How's Roanoke these days?
Well, you know, magical advancements are at a high, progressing nicely. Good bit of coin if you can get some of the things off island without being caught. Risky though.
Isn't it always?
True. Although this one here, and he kind of taps the crate with the saber, I'm not even sure what's in this one. We were paid to not ask and not tell.
Right.
Creepy fella too. Oh, he pays well, but by the gods, something about him sends a chill down even my spine. So,
Well,
if there's no other questions, I'll be on my way.
right then.
Good travels, friend, and we never met.
I would like to roll for perception on what the heck in the cage.
There ain't no cage, it's a crate.
So this
And
is a
you're not-
sealed crate, a sturdy wooden crate with these metal bindings on each corner, and there's 4 handles.
Well, I
First
want to know
person
what's
I
inside
see.
it.
You want to look inside it?
Yeah.
No, you fucking don't!
Wait, why don't I want to look inside it?
You are not to touch it. If I even see you attempt to breathe on it, you'll be going overboard.
But what's inside it?
I don't know and I don't care.
I want to peer in.
No. Morlin.
Morlin responds, yeah.
See to it that Mr. Bedrich doesn't touch.
I will throw him overboard. If he does.
Pardon the expression, but give him a bear hug.
Very well. You touch it, I chop off your hands and throw you overboard.
Okay, fair enough. I eye it suspiciously.
You know what? In fact, I'm locking the door.
So there's no door. It was never replaced after it was broken down.
God! Ship is a piece of shite!
It was originally locked, and you guys busted it open. If you recall.
Rock.
And it was never replaced, nor was Rhoda ever asked to replace.
Fair point! Rodin, I have a job for you.
Bear!
Build me a door for that.
On the board, they go, I can build a makeshift door. I need,
That's fair
like,
enough.
hinges and metal.
I know. You need, like, fittings and all that. We'll get that when we get back to port. But for now...
I shall
Make
seal the
something.
room.
Seal it up. Thank you. I will sleep on the damned deck.
Alright. Bolus kind of leaves the ship with the crew members and... Alright, you... Pack up. We're off to our next job. And you see the ship almost immediately, the blisters retract inside. You see the anchor start to lift up, and you see probably a dozen crew members hop out and start pushing the ship back out to sea. As it breaches the water, they kind of hop onto the nets that are in the front and start to clamber back up. Bolus kind of goes, shouts to you guys, make good winds, and stay out of trouble.
Likewise. And I give him a bit of a salute.
And from the bottom, you see the oars come out that help... You guys have some oars on your ship that help you gain some speed. That's how you make decent travel. This one has dozens as they and splash into the water, and you see the ship just start to cruise offwards in the opposite direction. So, as night time approaches, what would you lot like to do?
Make our way back.
Alright. So you're casting off and just letting it drift for the night. Is there anything you guys would like to do for this night before we roll for our journey back?
Nope.
Alright.
Keeping
Long.
I
So
think
we've had long rest at this point. haven't
Yes,
we?
you guys have had a couple of long rests. As
several.
you guys have rolled fairly well on your movement table and haven't had any issues upon the seas. With that being said, though, who would like to roll me a d20 for the first day's journey back?
I'll take it if no one else wants it. That's a 16.
That's a 16. The day begins normal.
Oh, shite.
Noon approaches. And it is upon the noontime sun that a fog begins to roll
Fucking shite!
into the ship's view. Thicker and thicker.
I suggest we dive overboard.
You're right. Anchor the ship. Get off the board. Get overboard now.
And it is,
What is this fog?
as
I
this
cast
fog
light.
rolls in,
Shut up! No!
the light
Stifle
seems
it
to be
out.
absorbed.
I'm gonna push Kaz off the boat.
What? No, you will not. What the hell is this crap?
Give me a
I'm gonna
contested
anchor.
athletics check.
Okay.
I'm gonna help.
So am I? Oh, I got a natural 20. So that's 26.
Your arse is going overboard.
20. Is it possible for you to beat a 26, Cass? On an
Nope.
athletics check.
Nope.
Alright, so you see Rock just kind of grab you and leap into the water. Just in time as you
I
see
push
this
him.
large hand
Oh,
pressed
God.
over the boat, and you see this dark figure start to clamber its way onto the ship. And you
Nope. I'm gonna push him off, throw out the warhammer, and anchor the ship and dive off the ship.
It
I'm diving.
sees you guys dive off the ship and it starts to
Oh, fuck.
clamber towards the other side. The large, kind of spindly body, like, reaching outwards and... I need you guys to give me a stealth check with disadvantage unless you guys are diving down.
Oh yeah, no, I'm diving down.
Diving down.
Well, I got thrown, so I don't think I was saying the matter.
I hope everyone fucking took my order and fucking dive.
As this creature has seen you now and is clambered upon the ship and is bounding its way over the dark, kind of long, exaggerated limbs crossing the ship quickly.
I get a natural 20 for a total of 25. I'm out! Peace!
Cass, you see the other two dive under the water. Are you following suit?
I got thrown like that.
You were thrown off the ship. If you dive under
Do
is
you
of your own
wanna go?
free will. Unless Rock is dragging you underneath the water.
I could totally do that.
Well, I'm very confused, so I think I'll just reluctantly, not diving, but I'm going down because it sounds like it's serious.
You all dive under the water and start to swim down. Oops, sorry, I hiccuped there at the same time. You start to swim downwards, and you see the dark shadow kind of clambering over the side of the ship, and it starts to kind of push water aside, looking. What did you two roll on your stealth checks?
Roll high, roll high.
Let's see. So I have a disadvantage.
Nope.
Am I supposed to be rolling stealth too?
No, she has
You're
disadvantage
wearing-
with the mariner's armor.
Okay.
That's skill though.
Its scale is still disadvantage armor. It's still a heavy enough armor where it has disadvantage.
Oh shit, I thought that was medium armor. Huh. Oh well.
Um,
Excuse me, continue.
I mean, you do move faster than the other two under the water because you now have a swimming speed equal to your walking speed.
So, with disadvantage, I rolled 1 + 2, so 3.
Alright, Cass,
Fuck.
what did you roll?
Yeah, I actually rolled like a 16 for the other one, but I had to take the lower one, so.
What did you
Shit.
roll for your stealth check, Cass?
Oh, I didn't know I was supposed to be rolling.
This is a group stealth check to see this creature's
11.
11. The creature starts to look into the water, pushing it aside. It doesn't drop down into it, but it stays there. 10, 20, 30 seconds. Still there. A minute. What is everybody's constitution modifiers?
Mine's 15.
Mine is 17.
Modifier?
Yep.
Or
Modifier.
plus
Oh, the
2?
modifier.
Plus 2?
3.
All
Mine's
right.
3.
It starts to sit there for unknown lengths of time. And you guys start to feel your lungs burn and scream.
I'm gonna try to swim towards. Oh gosh, what do I want to do?
Could we perhaps, like, get to the other side of the ship?
Yeah. Swim
Or at least the
under
part of
ship.
the ship that the part that's not looking at.
You begin to swim under the water. And your lungs begin to feel the pressure of just the lack of oxygen.
Kick, 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 kick.
Let's say kick, 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 kick. Dash.
I open up the cube and I go inside of it.
Oh god.
You're opening the cube underwater.
Yes. Oh wait.
That's what. They're just gonna fill that bitch with water.
You know what? I'm gonna do it, but I'm not gonna go in. Maybe it'll make the water go away. I don't know.
So
It's a
you
fucking ocean.
you hit the button. You hit the button on the cube, and the. It's the first time you've seen it. The first time you've hit this. The portal opens, and you see water just flood in to the 10 by 20 foot cube, completely filling every inch.
Dude, did you just, like, tip our boat over doing that?
I thought I would hop in. Well, that didn't work as way as I planned, but I'm also saying it's underwater, so.
Alright, so. Cass. Or actually, it would be Nadina first. I need you to roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh boy, Constitution
As
goes.
You can do it.
2 minutes have passed, and you are out of breath.
16.
16. Cass, you are next.
Funny.
Becomes harder and harder to breathe. Bubbles start to escape each of your mouths. 3 minutes have passed. Nadina, you start to lose consciousness, fading as water starts to fill your lungs.
Fuck, I'm drowning.
Can we go back up yet? Let's go back up. I think it's a good idea.
Fuck, I'm fucking drowning, so.
Are you guys heading back up?
Yeah, I have no choice. I'm drowning.
oh,
Either that or I die.
Do I notice that she's drowning?
You would probably notice the bubbles kind of pooling
Okay,
out of
I'll
her
try
mouth.
with my bestest ability to bring her out. But that's
I'm gonna help.
Alright, you guys begin to swim back upwards. And you splash through the other side of the boat. And you see on the boat still this creature. You hear your boat creaking under its weight as it's checking around.
Yeah, we're gonna, like, basically plaster ourselves against the ship. And just, I guess, wait there unless we have to go back under.
Give me one more stealth check then. Nadina, you are unconscious, by the way.
You want us both to roll? Stealth
Cass and Rock, yes.
10.
10?
10 still. Yeah.
check? I got a 8.
The creature reaches to the other side of the boat, looking down at you and starts to clamber down the side towards you.
What can I roll? Because I've never seen this thing before. Can I roll for like Arcana or something to figure out what this thing is and what it's made out of? And because I have no idea, nobody's told me nothing about this thing.
You. It wouldn't be Arcana.
Is this
What
thing
would this?
racing at us? Are you sure?
It
you
is
guys
currently
don't
clambering
want
down the side of the ship.
Like just
to
kind of
reach
look
you.
like investigation. Or...
Let me. I'm trying to think of what this creature would, what type of check this would be. Let me see. This would be a. I would say either a nature check or a. I guess an Arcana check could work as well.
Okay. I'm gonna roll for Arcana then. 19.
19?
Mm-hmm.
This creature. You've read many books. You've read many scrolls. You've never seen anything quite like it. The closest thing it resembles is something that you've read in a book about the Feywild of a unknown creature called a Nightwalker. Although those usually hide within the Underdark, hiding in shadows. This one, you're not sure if it's the same, you're not sure if it's different. It is the closest resemblance that you can find in your memory. And you know that these things are terrifying. They can suck the life out of a creature just by touching it. Just by
So is
breathing
this like a
on
Dementa? A Dementor?
it. It is a large, spindly creature.
I'm gonna, well, in a panic
Magic missile.
because Nadina is past or blacked out. I'm gonna breath weapon at it.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, so I need. Roll your magic missile damage.
Okay.
He rolled a natural 19 on that dex save. It scurries
for
to the
magic missile?
side. No, for the breath weapon.
Oh, heck yeah.
Thank you.
15 damage.
15. The missiles blast into it and it just runs through them, clambering down the side of the ship. It is now that you two, in your minds, hear, "Run!"
No! Who want to run? We can't go anywhere! Why don't you go somewhere?
To run.
Magic missile again! But this time, level 2 magic missile.
You hear in your heads, "There's no
Shit.
time, listen to me, and run! Take Nadina and swim down as far as you can."
I mean, she's already gone anyway, so we might as well. Let's dive. I'm diving.
Okay, are we diving? So how we grab? Are we like both grabbing onto Nadina?
Probably be best for me to do it because I'm weighted
Am I
down.
fucking dying?
Armor.
Like,
You are currently unconscious.
Wait, hold
I'm
on.
unconscious.
Wait.
I'm not dying.
Can I just cure wounds real quick?
If you would like, you can. It would bring her back to consciousness.
Okay, cure wounds. Boom. 1 second. D8. Where's the D8? What's the pyramid looking one right here?
Note to self.
11.
Oxygen tanks.
11.
and-
Nadina comes back to consciousness. Nadina, you recognize this voice in your head. It is Master, and he is screaming, yelling to swim, to
run.
flee.
I'm not arguing with that. I think in my head.
Yeah, I'm pulling you down anyway.
Diving this time. Can we dive with stealth this time? Or no?
You can all give me one last stealth check to see if you can escape this thing properly.
It's pointless for me to do it.
All three of you do get to roll this time, so it is not. It is a group stealth check to see if you can escape this thing in time.
I got
21.
17.
I got 8.
All right, there was 2 successes there, so you both, all three of you, dive under the water, and you kind of
got so
swim to
lucky.
the underside of the ship and find a small air pocket where you sit, and you hide.
Can it not come in the water? Seems to not want to go in it. Touch
After
it. Well,
after a
like,
few
touches it.
minutes, you guys re-emerge, and the fog has lifted. This creature seems to have left, unable to catch its quarry. Stop.
Well, that was fun.
What the heck is that thing? Why can't you guys talk to me more about these weird things you see?
Well, I didn't think we were gonna run into it again so quickly.
Well, the magic missiles didn't do much. So... sometimes magic missiles are the way of life, and sometimes, well, you know, sometimes...
So, Kaz, you know a little bit about it.
It's a night walker.
It resembles
Awesome.
one, at the very least.
So, can we kill this thing?
Well, in legend, the Nightwalker, the ones that I've heard of, the only thing that really is a big problem for them is sunlight. I mean, they don't like sunlight, so I thought maybe the light would work, I guess, but it didn't, so that's weird. I need it though.
Day is it right now?
It is just cresting upon evening.
Okay.
You do know the previous
question,
time that
was
you
it-
encountered it was midday.
Was this creature talking in any sort of language at all, or no?
Yeah.
None that
what
you
kind
can
of language?
recognize.
What's the language? You tell me what the language is.
It is not one that you recognize.
Well, because one of their main languages is Infernal, and I know that language, so...
All as I knows is I would not like to run into those things anymore. That's 3
Well,
times now.
I have also sent
Maybe-
a picture of this creature to you in Discord.
Yeah, it's terrifying. Don't look at it.
Maybe, you know, maybe we
That's
should...
why I told you to jump off the ship.
What, you know, I didn't know. Oh,
Well,
God.
I mean,
Nadina.
technically, I threw him off.
Where's Rodin?
Where's Morlin and Rodin, for that matter?
Morlin would follow you off the ship. Rodin does not appear to
Rodin!
be around.
Shit, I forgot all about him.
The last you saw was him barricading the door to the underside cabin.
I'm gonna knock on the door. Rodin! It's okay to come out now. It's gone.
If he's on the other side of the door.
No response?
Well, of course he can't talk. Can I
Just
open
move
the
the
door?
damn thing.
Yeah, I was.
You asked him to seal this, not create a door, so it is sealed shut.
Oh, shite.
That's okay, I'll smash it down.
Give me a strength check. So roll a d20, add your, basically make
I know.
an attack.
17.
17.
Yeah, 17.
Roll damage
I was
for me.
counting, okay? I had to add. Roll damage? Okay.
Yeah.
What do you want me to roll for damage?
Whatever weapon you're hitting the door with.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna be using my great axe then. 10 damage.
10
What are you doing,
damage.
Cosmo?
The door splinters open, and you kind of use your weight to push the way through. It is now that you see Rodin
Well, why do you come in
kind of
here
shriveled
knowing that
into
you're
the
gonna
corner,
get caught?
kind of shivering.
Go on.
Rodin. At least he was safe.
Is he scared or is he like wet? And, like, put
He
it-
seems to be frightened at the moment.
Are you okay, buddy?
I'm gonna play the viol and use the frighten ability.
Alright. So, Nadina, with that, he does lose his frightened status effect. And he's able to take out the piece of wood and go, I'm gonna need to be paid more.
But that's fair. I don't think anyone should have to deal with that.
There might be a bonus in it for you if you, you know, if I'm so inclined. Anyway, you can. Sorry about that. I wasn't expecting it. I never do. It's the third time.
He goes,
Sick of those things.
on the wood it goes, I had to seal the door shut. I wasn't able to get to the side in time.
It's all right. At least you're fine.
Yeah. Glad you're still with us.
He rolled very well on his stealth check.
Thank goodness.
Alright. But, with the danger past, and night approaching,
Someone else can roll this time.
is there anything else you guys would like to do this night, or should we move on to our third day of travel?
Third day travel, but if we get, I'm telling you right now, if we go into night at all, from now on, I'm lighting the fucking ship up like a Christmas tree with all the light spells I can. I'm just gonna lighten the whole ship up.
So those only last an hour. You can, but they last an hour.
I know, that's okay. I'll just constantly
keep doing it.
keep doing. That's the only thing I'm doing all day because I'm scared shitless.
Fair enough. So, if there's no objectives for the nighttime, who would like to roll me the third day of travel?
Tain't me.
We'll do it.
Did you do it next, Cass? I guess I'll do it.
We can do it this way.
Just don't roll a 16 for fuck's sake. Apparently that number is evil.
What was it that I was adding to it? Or I'm
Nothing,
Just
this is just a
D20?
straight
There is
D20
nothing.
roll.
20.
I got 11.
11.
That doesn't sound good.
The winds are against your ship for the day. Nothing drastic
hell.
happens, but you do lose half a day of travel.
Oh, okay. Could have been worse.
Alright. Fourth day. If no one has any business to take care of or discuss during the night.
Craziest we're getting into on our journeys.
So is this another long rest for us then?
Yes.
Okay.
So each new day would technically be a long rest. I move through the travel days relatively quickly so it doesn't get too stale for travel.
Fair enough.
Long-winded.
So, if someone would, please give me the fourth day of travel, and as long as nothing impedes you, it will be your final roll.
Okay, I'll go this time. Oh god, no.
Don't roll a 16 for fuck's sake.
It's not a 16, it's a 1. I don't know if that's any better.
It's a 1?
Yep.
Oh.
I heard
I
the
need to,
happiness. in
I
your
need to
voice.
scroll up for this one.
Shit.
I
It's
need
the first
you
one I've ever ran.
to roll me a d6.
5.
5.
Why?
A mist begins to roll in. It's strange. It's beautiful. It's wild. Colors. Unknown colors. Unlike anything you've ever seen. Roll
Oh shit,
upon
we're
each
about to
other.
get freaking wilded.
So we've never seen this before. So I can't roll for Arcana.
You can roll for Arcana if you would like.
Fuck, I'm
Yeah,
gonna roll
I'm gonna
for
do this
Arcana.
as soon as I level up. I'm switching Blessed to Detect Magic. Oh, never mind.
Mist
I got it.
swirls around
I got a
you.
6.
6? You have not spent enough time at sea. You do not know what this is. It's strange. You can feel energy moving around you.
I'm gonna roll
Uh,
Arcana.
I got a
too.
dirty 20.
I got 17.
Nadina, you encountered this once on your way to the prison.
Oh, crap.
This is a magic fog.
Oh
This is a-
God!
This
It's
is
a magic fog and you don't know what it is, Cass?
I know what a
Mist.
magic fog is, but I don't know it's a magic fog. Apparently,
Yeah, exactly. How could you not know?
I don't know. It's a weird magic fog.
And
Well, I basically just got nerfed, guys. So good luck.
I mean, I don't know what it is, so.
you are the one that would know what a magic fog is. You've never really
No,
encountered it fully,
I don't know what it is.
But-
Nadina fucking knows what it is, but.
and it is upon this magic fog that you guys see this kind of ghost-like creature
Oh
kind of
no!
apparate in
This
front of
darn
you.
shit.
While I set up this magic fog, we will take a quick break in case anybody needs to go to the bathroom, grab a drink, any of the like.
I
Cry,
think I need a fucking alcoholic beverage.
right?
Alright, so we will take a 5-minute break while I set up for this magic fog and bring my dog outside so he stops squeaking.
I guess there's different types of magic fogs, but
You know, the journey there went so well.
I know. What the hell happened?
Got some ass rolls is what happened.
I think that was my first one of the whole campaign so far.
Really?
That means that they're coming. Every time I roll a 1, I don't use dice for the rest of the campaign, so we'll see. Yeah.
I rolled out of ones. Let's see, I have specific dice for specific characters, so I don't change them out, no matter how bad the rolls are. It is what it is.
Oh. We who are about to die, so
Well, it was nice knowing you all.
We got our backup characters already.
No.
No, I
That's all I
don't.
got.
Alrighty, so, did everybody open up roll 20, by the way?
Nope, I can
did
get it
now.
open.
Because this will be a combat, as I will need all of you to roll initiative, as these
Oh,
entities
grief.
appear
Someone said we
upon
weren't
your
going
ship.
to do combat.
Hey, you guys rolled the one.
I think our captain jinxed us.
We're still in the cave. If you can
I was gonna say.
Ah,
Give
yes,
us,
I will bring you over to
medical
the ship.
teleportation.
Yeah.
Woo.
It figures. That's funny. Oh, I actually still had roll 20 open.
I need a different model for those. Those blend into the ship far too much. That's better.
Oh gosh.
I wasn't the one that rolled that.
Yeah, I know.
Alright. With that, we are back as these creatures kind of apparate in front of you all. Their forms kind of swirling in the mist. I need...
Do we know what these things are?
They are unknown to you, as you have never been inside of a magical fog.
What about the rest of them?
So the only one that might know what it is would be Nadina, but she was in a brig when this fog rolled in. Only reason she knows is because the fog is thick enough where it seeped into the cell. And it's not necessarily that she encountered these creatures upon that voyage.
16 initiative.
16?
I got a natural 1 for a total of 5.
Shit.
Alright.
At least ones don't matter in initiative.
This is true.
That's a pretty good
I
plus to
got-
initiative. Holy moly.
I got a 5.
Alright, so... we had a 5 from Rock. A total of what for Nadina?
5.
Total of 5. And... Cass, what was your initiative again? One more time?
16.
16?
Yep.
Alright, actually, it's only gonna be... Alright, with that, the entity moves up to you first, Nadina. Kind of reaches towards you. And it is going to reach out and claw at you.
I love wraiths.
What's your armor class?
14.
It reaches for you and kind of doesn't get close enough, and the claws just barely miss. You can feel the dread as the claws just kind of skim your armor but don't actually cut through. Cass, you are up next.
Is there 2 or 3 of these things?
There's 2. I accidentally placed 3 without realizing it.
And what is the distance in these squares?
So each square is 5 foot.
feet.
Okay.
So at the moment, you are about 15 feet away from one, and about 10 feet away from the other.
Okay, well, there goes that idea. Gotta do my move on them. Shoot. I don't know what these things are, so I don't know if these will work. But... Okay, I'm just gonna go with the safe thing since my armor class is trash and do a mirror image.
Alright. Cass.
Alright.
I would like for you, as you cast that spell, and it unleashes from you. Your mirror images do appear. I would like you to roll me a D100.
It's a D10 and a D1.
So it's the D10 and the percentile die. Designate one as the ones place and one as the tens place.
Huh?
Or D&D Beyond or any of the rolling things.
Yeah, I'm just gonna use the Discord one. This is just a regular D100.
Yep, just a D100 roll for me.
Never a good. I got 89.
89. Alright.
Wild magic surge.
You see the mist around you begin to swirl, and as the magic that you cast enters out into the world, Nadina and Rock, you see Cass just vanish from sight.
Oh, he's dead.
Shit.
Him and his duplicates just disappear.
Okay. So...
A hell of a time for him to abandon us.
Is that the end of your turn, Cass?
Well, what do I know that I just what is happening to me?
You are
Like,
unsure.
So
From
do
their
I
perspective-
still see everybody?
You still see everybody.
Do I still see my other images too?
You see your images, you see everything normal. You just
But
kind
they
of,
don't see
in
this.
their eyes, you just went and vanished.
So I don't even know that they can't see me right now.
No. None whatsoever.
Okay, well then I just chilling.
Alrighty. With that, the second creature kind of... Alright, cool. Second creature moves forward, kind of moves through you towards Rock. And you feel like this cold as it just passes through your body. And is going to... It's going to attempt to reach out its neck and extend its long neck. You see the neck begin to extend and twist like something from a horror movie. As it completely misses its bite attack. We might have to bring out the rainbow dice. These are doing no justice
No.
today.
You don't have to do that.
But with that, Nadina, you are up as you just saw Cass vanish from thin air. This creature reached out to you, tried to claw at you, missing through the mist, and this other creature tried to extend its neck to bite out towards Rock. Cass, gone.
I go, hell of a time for him to abandon us, and I draw my sword and I take a swing at our friendly neighborhood wraith.
Alright. Make me an attack roll with Teacher.
Do I hear that? Or no?
You hear that.
Oh, okay. What do you mean abandon?
30-20.
Teacher slashes through one of them. You see the mist of their body kind of separate real quick before reforming back together. It is a hit.
Do we hear him
It
respond?
is, so it's not his turn actually, so he wouldn't be able to say
Oh,
anything
okay.
until the beginning of his
talk.
next one.
Nope, because it's not your turn.
So everything,
Lame.
each round, everything is technically happening simultaneously.
Right.
So is that a damage hit or
Yes, that was a damage hit.
okay? Oh hell yeah! 12 damage.
12 damage. Alright, and that
Yep.
one was 4. The other thing I
Well,
would like
full
you to
damage.
do, Nadina, since you began your turn next to one of these creatures, I would like you to give me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh, shit. 7.
7. You are poisoned.
Oh boy. Poisoned. I like being poisoned.
Alright. Technically should have had you do that first, because you would have had disadvantage on that attack roll, but we won't worry about it this round. Alright, is there anything else you would like to do?
Not, I'll inspire Rock.
Alright. What
Oh,
does
it's just
Ms.
you and
Dina-
me now!
Alright, so Rock,
Okay.
you are inspired. With that, it is your turn.
What is that again? Plus what?
It's plus D6 to attack, saving throws, and checks.
At the beginning of your turn, I would like you to give me a Constitution saving throw, Rock.
Okay. Does that work for this? The inspiration?
Yes, you would be able to use it for this if
Yeah.
you wished, but this would be the one use of it.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna use it because I rolled like shit, so... 8.
It's an extra D6.
Alright,
Yeah,
so-
I know, I rolled it already, I got 2.
so you have 8 total?
That's 8.
So you are poisoned.
Great.
Means you have disadvantage on your next attack.
Cool.
Attack and ability checks.
Alright, what are you doing, Rock?
Hit that
I'm going
motherfucker!
to... Yeah, swing the one that's in front of me with my great axe.
Alright. Make an attack roll.
The suspense is killing me.
I know, sorry. Math.
This attack roll is with
23?
disadvantage, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah.
23 even with the
I rolled
disadvantage?
pretty good for both, yeah.
Alright, 23. You swing down, you see bits of, like, the tattered, kind of ghostly cloth come with your axe. It is a hit. Roll your damage.
And this, the poison stuff, does it work towards my damage stuff too, or no?
So it would give you
Nope.
disadvantage on the attack roll, but that's it.
Just the attack. Okay.
So poisoned is a disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Ability checks. Okay. 10 damage.
10. You see, like I said, bits of its pieces kind of coming out with it. Alright, is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, then I'm gonna say, yeah, Cass, thanks for leaving us.
Alright, with that, the creature in front of Nadina is going to reach out and attempt another claw. We're gonna give the new birthday dice a roll. That is a 14 to hit.
14.
14 hits?
Yeah.
Alright. You take 9 points of slashing damage, and I need a Constitution
Oh,
saving throw from
boy.
you, please.
It's 16.
16?
Yep.
You feel the claws dig into you, and your body kind of tightens up for a moment, and you shake it off.
I hate race!
Cass, you are up. You hear your teammates going, Cass! Thanks for leaving us!
I haven't slept. I'm right here, you dumb nuts.
You guys hear none of this.
Dang it.
I also need a Constitution saving throw from you because you are starting your turn within range of one of these creatures.
Okay. 14.
14. You are not poisoned.
Yay. Okay, so... So let me look at this thing here.
You respond to them, by the way, and they just do not react.
I'm too stupid to understand why they don't see me, because I don't realize it. So you said, oh, I can't. I'm gonna try and give the slap of death. I'm gonna inflict wounds. I'm gonna use a slap and slappity slap him.
Alright, what level is this?
Level 2.
Level 2? Alright.
No, not level 2. Let's do level 1.
Alright, roll to hit. You have advantage on this because you're invisible.
Hit. Okay, I'm gonna roll again because I'm pretty sure I hit here. Damn, why couldn't you have been at 20? So I got 15 plus 6 and 19.
That hits. You guys see Cass and his duplicates kind of just reappear as he reaches out and tries to touch the ghost.
What?
Does it hit them? It does hit, right?
It did hit. Yep, roll your damage.
Okay. It was like, oh, the ghosts. The slap of death. Where is it? Where's my D10? What's that one again? I need to get these dice on. Okay, that's the top. Right, the top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you want me to roll 1 for all of them, right?
No, so for this case, you roll for each damage.
Okay.
Magic Missile is one of the few spells that it's just one roll for all the damage.
Oh man. So 16.
16. It does not seem to take hold as much as you would have hoped, but it does seem to do a bit of damage.
So am I invisible now? Or
You are
visible
visible
now.
again. Yes.
okay.
All right. Is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
All right. With that, the creature's gonna spin around and take a slash at you.
Nice.
That is 19 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
All right.
Oh, wait, no, it doesn't hit. It doesn't hit. It hits one of my duplicates.
Roll to see if it hits one of the duplicates.
Oh, it does. It always hits the duplicates. It's just one of my duplicates is lost. That's how it works.
All right. So it goes.
So now I have 2 duplicates.
Slashes through when you see the duplicate vanish into thin air.
You missed, you little bastard!
So, you do need to roll to see if it hits you, because it's not a guaranteed thing. So if you have 3 duplicates, you must roll a 6 or higher.
Oh, right,
and then
right, you're
it
right.
becomes more difficult as as they
It's,
disappear.
I rolled a nat 20.
All right. So yeah, one of the duplicates
I didn't realize that.
vanishes. All right. With that, Dina, you are up. Actually, hold on. Before that, I forget. Cass, roll me a D100.
Biomagic Surge!
Is that what this is?
Nadina, you are
Yes.
up on deck now.
This is cool. I like this, whatever this is. I mean, it doesn't always help, I'm sure.
No, it's not always helpful. It's actually could be really fucking bad if you roll poorly.
Just gonna do this one again.
Are you gonna jinx us again?
20.
20.
Hopefully not.
I don't know. So far, you have been. Every time you
Yeah,
say,
well-
"Well, this is gonna happen" or "That's gonna happen,"
So-
something fucking happens.
From Cass, almost like a
The nature
squid,
of-
you see this black ichor kind of spread all across the ship and off the sides.
What, you
Uh,
throw up? You vomit?
As the 10-foot square around Cass, so everybody
Grease.
there is in range.
Crap.
I need all of you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
This motherfucker just cast grease on us.
Oh, that is a 22.
22. Cass, what's your spell save?
Not 22.
Like, what do you mean? Just in general? I don't know,
Yeah,
where is that at?
8 plus your proficiency
Oh,
plus your
14.
charisma mod.
14.
14.
Save
All
DC
right.
is 14.
I mean, I knew it wasn't 22, but
I got a 24.
all right. You guys start to slip and slide as you see this black ichor kind of spread out from Cass, but you remain balanced. The creatures in front of you do not seem to be affected as they are hovering slightly
Slowly.
above the ground.
Figure. Go figure.
Nadina, roll me a Constitution saving throw, but you are up.
Natural 20.
You are not poisoned for this round, as the
Thank
stench.
God.
You kind of get used to the stench emanating off this creature, and you kind of shake it off.
Have I noticed that every time Kaz casts a spell, it freaking goes haywire?
I would say this is the second time. You keep noticing weird things happening. I don't know if you are connecting it necessarily to the mist around you, but something weird's happening over there.
Kaz, what are you doing? Every time you cast a spell, something fucked up happens. Your spell is broken or something? I'm gonna take a slash at the fucking wraith in front of me.
Alrighty, roll me an attack hit.
Yep. 19.
19. Slashes through him. That is a hit. Roll me your damage.
Oops. Oh yeah, drop that one. That is 10. 10 damage.
10. Starting to look a little bit more hurt, but is still maintaining form.
Excuse me for one
Is that
second.
all?
I want to see something.
Rock, you're on deck, by the way.
Okay.
This ability that teacher has. As a bonus action, you can ask teacher to hover within the air within 10 feet of you. And as part of that same bonus action, you can cause the sword to attack a creature. Can I please do this?
Go for it.
Okay.
If you ask teacher and he responds,
Teacher, can you please hit this thing?
I can give it a shot. And he fly. You guys see the sword fly up into the air and spin, and with a flourish, it kind of cuts downwards in this swooping kind of J motion. Roll me an attack with teacher, please.
Teacher rolled a 22.
22. Teacher slashes off the head of the creature and it kind of starts to reform. Roll me damage.
That is 7.
7. The creature kind of reforms its head as it didn't quite go all the way through, almost nearly headless in exile, and kind of oh, I'm a bit rusty. Not literally, but, you know.
Oh well,
Alright.
it's still taking damage.
Rock, my friend, you're up.
Okay, I have to do the Constitution thing.
Yes, please.
That's 15.
15. You are not poisoned this round.
Okay, I'm gonna hit it with my great axe again.
Take a swing.
And I'm going to use one of my superiority dice as well.
Alright, what are you using?
The goading attack.
Goading attack? Go for it.
That is not good. 7.
7.
to
The
hit.
creature kind of almost splits itself in half as your axe goes through and splinters the deck of the ship, and you pull the axe back out. Bits of wood fly. You hear Rodin in the behind you.
Yeah. Crap.
All right. Is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
The creature is going to swing at you because you're the one that just swung at it.
Go for it.
That is a natural 20.
Holy crap. Okay. I mean, it hits.
You take 23 points of slashing damage, and I would like you to give me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Okay. That is a 19 for my constitution.
Alright, you feel this kind of strange feeling in your chest as the scratch marks burn and sear. Your muscles tighten, and you kind of recoil
gonna
backwards,
use my
eyes kind of roll
action
back slightly, and you...
surge.
So, action surge is on your
Or
next
not
turn.
action shards. The second wind thing. Sorry.
Yeah, so that would also be on your turn is when you can do that.
I think she means retaliatory strike.
Yeah.
Alright, that one you can do. Roll to hit.
Excuse me. Ravenite Dragonborns, man. Retaliatory strike is nice.
I don't see that on here. I think I'm thinking that second wind is... I don't know what I was looking at.
Yours is a racial trait. Retaliatory strike.
Yeah, just make an attack roll. I know it's there, I'll find it for you later, but...
Yeah, I don't have it on here.
I don't know why you're not finding it. It's definitely a thing for Ravenite Dragonborns. You can smack back. You did it before,
Is it
in
like
fact.
is it a reaction?
Yeah, it's a reaction.
Yeah,
it's
it's
called
reaction.
Vengeful Assault.
Okay. Oh, okay. That I see. on
Vengeful
here,
Assault, that's what it's called. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Okay. I was like, wait a minute.
I was calling it something else,
Um,
apparently. That's what
yeah,
it's called.
so basically just roll your attack die to see if you hit.
9.
9? The pain,
Damn.
the
Yeah.
hit, you kind of stumble some, and the axe goes off to the side, doesn't quite make contact. But with that,
Come on,
Cass, my friend, you are up.
Boy, these guys take a punch, I think. Let's see here. I think... Can I do... Is it possible to do a twinned spell, inflict wounds
Don't
on
forget,
both of those
Nadina
guys?
said what?
So
what-
you
what she
are
said to you
just out of
about your
reach
magic.
of
But if
the
I
other
moved
one.
him...
The other one is
If I
10
move?
feet away. If you want, you can move. You're gonna have to give me a dexterity saving throw to see if you slip on
You're
your
gonna
grease.
slip in the grease.
Are you gonna respond to Nadina? Cass?
No. I said... And nothing bad has happened yet. Sure. Everything is fine.
So are you gonna give me a dex saving throw, or
What happened to fail?
you are uncertain?
Oh god.
Things
Okay.
happen.
I think I'll just wait. So, can I hit anybody with inflict wounds right now
You can hit
without
one.
moving? Okay.
You can hit one.
Okay.
The other one is just out
Um,
of reach, though, so, like I said, you would have to shift over one, but you'd also have to make a dexterity saving throw, because you literally just squid inked all over the deck.
All right. You know what? I'm gonna
The
go
good
ahead
news
and
is,
try.
a large portion
I'm
of
gonna
your
go
deck
ahead.
is now a singular color.
I'm gonna go ahead and try to move.
Alright, give me a dexterity saving throw.
No, thank God. Okay, I'm assuming this is good. Let me see. 19 plus 1, 20.
Yeah, you You kind of slip and slide, and it's more like you're ice skating across the deck, but you are able to shift over the one space to be able to twin the spell.
Nice. I'm gonna do the double slam death punch. And then I do inflict them. So. And do you want me to roll every time? So what for one at a time?
Yep. So roll to hit the first one.
D10 again. There we go. Oh, don't do that to me. Come on, give me something good. 10.
10.
10 for the first one.
You kind of reach out as you're sliding on the grease, and you miss.
Miss. Oh, I'm hitting the hit.
Yeah.
Am I rolling to hit right now? Oh, wrong one. I was rolling for damage.
Oh. No, roll to hit.
I thought I hit already. 17 to hit.
17, that will hit.
Okay. Yes, this is probably best. I got a second chance. So I can't do math. 12 plus 9. 21.
Right there with you,
21.
especially at this time of day.
21!
The brain is gone.
And is that by the one in front of you, or to your right?
The one
In front or
that
behind?
is behind, because I just watched
Alright.
Rocket really messed up. So
Once again, you reach out, you kind of... The necrotic damage kind of soaks into them. Doesn't seem to do quite what you're intending. But it did hit. Alright, roll to hit the second one.
okay. 17.
17 again.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, that hits.
Stop it with the twos! 5.
It's looking hurt, but once again, the necrotic energy doesn't seem to sink in as much as you're hoping. Roll me a D100.
That's what I'm
Please
excited
don't be a
for.
fire spell.
Stop saying shit. You're cursing us right now.
Okay. 51.
Fate decides that, not me.
51. Alright, let me, hold on, I gotta find it. Sorry, this is a very long list.
Wild Magic Surge is a big table.
Alright,
Is it 1 through 100?
Yes,
That's
basically.
that's a lot. Yeah.
you guys see this large piece of... It looks metallic, but it's kind of clear and see-through. It's absorbing the shapes and the colors that the mist are forming around it. It looks strange, it looks odd. But for the next minute, Cass, you have a +2 bonus to your armor class, and an immunity to magic missile.
Oh, he cast shield.
That's pretty nice.
I mean, he needs it, so.
Alright. With that, the creature is up next, and it's going to... You seem to not be doing as much to it as Rock is, so it's going to take a swing at the creature that is doing the most to it. Rock. That is a 16 to hit.
It hits.
That hits. It's going to
Yep.
reach out,
Right on
and
the
it's
money.
going to... what is it going to try this time? Yeah, it's been doing its claw attack. It likes its claw attack.
Cool, because I don't have much health left, so.
That is
awesome.
11 points of damage as the claw sinks into you.
Are you down?
Attack did 23, right?
Yep.
The first one did 23, yes.
Yeah, I'm down. I am down, because I only had 8.
Alrighty. With that, Nadina, you are up. You see Rock
So, I see her nose down, and I'm like,
face
"Ah,
plant.
shite!" And I'm gonna ask teacher to take a swing, and I'm gonna use healing word to get Rock back up.
Alright, so
Gambling with the fact that I know what's going on,
after the first
because
one,
that's the third
it
time.
is an action to use swing with teacher, just so you're aware.
I'm sorry?
So after the first bonus action, where he flies up in the air and kind of does the attack, with that, it is an action
It's
to
an
swing with
action.
teacher in the air. Just so you're aware.
That's fine. I'm using healing word, so it's
Alright.
not an issue right now.
No, it's not. I was just making sure because teacher's
Yeah,
relatively
no,
new.
for future reference. Yeah.
So, I will say, first things first, give me an attack roll with teacher, please.
Yep. It's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. That'll
I'm
hit.
sorry, 21.
That'll hit.
6. That is 12 damage. Nice.
12. You see teacher kind of lunge forward, and the creature explodes and dissipates into the mist. Ah, I knew I was a bit rusty, but it's coming back. Alright, who's next?
Next up, I'm gonna heal my friend.
Alright,
And I-
just for fun, you want to do the heal first, or you want to roll me the wild magic surge first?
Can I please just heal her
God.
first?
Go
And then
for
do
it.
Wild Magic Surge.
No, maybe you should make that happen first, so I could just, it negates that off of me.
No, you know what? You're right.
I mean, there is
Fine.
a chance that you could do something that will kill her on the spot.
Yeah, no, it's a good point. Alright, got my percentile, and I got my...
So what are you doing first? Wild magic or heal?
I'm gonna do the Wild Magic first.
Alrighty.
I got a 75.
75.
You're doing wild magic right now? How are you doing there?
It's
Wild Magic Surge, like cast a spell.
You
bonehead.
guys see the mist start to swirl around Dina, and it seems to start to seep into her. As this brilliant, blinding light flares out from her in a 30-foot radius. Alright, roll your healing word.
It's 7 HP.
Alright, Rock, you come to consciousness, face down onto the wood of the ship. Your face is now, by the way, covered in this black goo that spewed out of Cass.
awesome. Awesome.
I hope you like my goo.
I take my two, well, when I get up, I'll take my 2 fingers and just spread them across my cheek like big warrior, like face paint. It's cool.
Can I,
Alright.
move teacher 10 feet? By the
Yeah,
way.
yeah, are you shifting teacher behind you?
I'm gonna move closer to
Hello?
the other wraith.
I don't remember, what did I set that as to move teacher?
Can't hear
I
anything.
think I set it as a bonus action?
Oh, there we go.
It's part of that that bonus action, I believe.
So I think it's a
Hold
bonus
on.
action to move teacher, but I can't remember
me
what I
find
set
it.
teacher as.
If I can find my damn inventory.
Double check teacher.
Nice feature.
Um,
Hover in the air within 10 feet of you. As part of the same bonus action, you can attack one creature.
Alright, so yeah, I would say it's a bonus action to move him as well.
Okay, that's fine. Never mind.
I will correct that later. Alright, so Rock, you use half your movement to stand up. What you doing?
I used half. Okay.
I mean, you can stay down on the ground. It's a disadvantage if you want to try to swing your axe from the ground, but...
No, I do want to get up. Yeah.
Alright, so, you guys see Rock pop back up. What you doing?
I'm gonna swing at the one that's in front of me.
Alright. Give me a swing.
That's a dirty 20.
That will hit. Roll me damage.
Did you hear me?
Oh, no, I didn't. Sorry.
Oh, okay. 10.
10?
Yeah.
Rock. The kill is yours. How do you do it?
Push back up. I flip the axe in my hand and take slice.
Alright. You guys see Rock kind of... deep breath. She kind of used the grease to kind of slide in this circle, and as she's sliding, the axe flips, and in this circular motion, she cuts through the creature, and almost like a double cut, she whips around until she's back on her feet, as the creature is now sliced into 3 pieces. All the rage, face covered in the black ichor that was shot out of Cass, and the creature vanishes into the mist.
Ah, that's what you get.
And with that, combat is over.
Holy heck.
The mist still remains, but combat has ended. For now.
Let's get the hell out of this mist.
I kind of like this mist. It's kind of nice.
I don't. Well, I'm gonna go over to Kaz and give him a big old hug. You like it, huh? How about this?
She just comes over, grabs you, and just covers you in this sticky, slick substance that you don't know where it came out of your body. It just kind of dropped out of you.
Gross.
Oh, thank you. Prestidigitation.
Wait, I didn't let you go. I'm just bear hugging you in it.
No.
Putting your face all up in my chest there and just getting it all over. Yep.
I will say, you guys are kind of slipping and sliding around on this kind of 10-foot
Ice skating.
radius of just slimy ichor upon the boat.
You two better be careful or you're gonna go overboard.
Um,
Can't we get rid of this stuff somehow? How do we get rid of this crap?
I will say, with enough
I don't know,
prestidigitation, you can clean up
President
most of it. It will disappear
Search
after a while,
for
but
the deck.
you can use your prestidigitation to make this easier on yourself and clean up yourself. Like I said, though, there's a nice section of your ship now that is now this kind of stained dark color. It is a uniform color for once.
Holy crap.
An inadvertent boon, I suppose.
While I'm thinking about it, I'm gonna go over to the side of the boat and open up my thing upside down so that the water goes out of it.
So you hit the button and it doesn't really open upside down, it just kind of opens this portal in front of you. And you see gallons upon gallons of seawater just sink back into the water. The ship kind of sways to the side slightly as the water empties. It takes a second,
seriously.
but it's a little damp on the
Don't
bottom.
tip us over!
Is Kaz broken? What is going on with him?
I don't know.
First he disappears, then this icky shit comes out of him, and now he's holding a cube over the ship, and water's
Why,
pouring out.
I bought that, but I don't know.
Well, it's just, while I think about it, what if I open it next time in like a situation that could be bad? Might as well do it where there's a bunch of, seawater. Let it go now instead of, later.
You proved a valid point, but at the same time, why the fuck is it full of water?
Oh yeah, you wouldn't know that, would you?
Mind you, Nadina was passed out from suffocating underwater.
So Cass, you want to explain?
I thought it was a good idea at the time, maybe to soak up all the water in the ocean. I don't know what I was thinking.
Let me get this straight. You thought in your little mind there that you would put the entire ocean in that cube.
That was the
Listen,
initial
we were
goal.
stressed out at the time, okay?
Well,
No,
actually, initially I thought about hopping inside of it so that we could
You're
get out of the
crazier
ocean.
than I thought. You know what
was it?
extra places will do to you if you jump in? You'll suffocate.
It doesn't say that. It doesn't say that. You could put people in there. That's what I was told by that weird thing, hermit.
I think he was just
person.
having fun at your expense.
It's okay now. Everything's fine. Okay, the water's released. We can move on with our lives.
Like, let's just get the fuck out of here so we can collect our money.
Oh yeah, the package. We should check up on that thing.
Yeah,
Is
probably
it still,
a good
Is
idea.
it still there?
It is
Nice.
still there.
Are
Rodin has been standing watch.
you okay?
Thank God for Rodin.
Sir!
I'm gonna give him the driftwood. Sorry about, fucking all this shit that's happening. I don't know why our journey back is being so terrible.
The response appears in the etched magical writing on the wood. This has been odd. This stuff around us is odd. Turns towards you,
Tell me
Rock,
about
and
it.
goes, "You look injured. Do you need help?"
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I
think I
got
have
that taken
some,
care of once we get out of this fucking fog.
I do have a 2 of the healing potions.
So, Rodin is going to kind of
me?
extend this pseudopod-like tendril to you. Kind of puts it on your shoulder. And then uses you as a launching pad and just slams into your face. You guys
Does
see...
what?
You guys see Rock's face just kind of encompass inside Rodin. As
Yeah?
this liquid starts to form inside his stomach. And he is going to cast Cure Wounds on you at first level. Kind of almost force-feeding you this strange liquid. As his Cure Wounds action.
She just got attacked by a face hugger. This is alien.
I really like this magic, but I'm still curious about it.
He's gonna heal you for 8 points of damage.
You know, I could have gave you a nice pee touch for the same sort of thing. For the same sort.
You literally just got suffocated by him and just like this strange,
I mean, I still need to be healed, so
as in
Does
this
he have a
close
pee?
range
Oh, I
proximity,
guess.
you see all these different like things being almost pulled out of space in his body and just mixing inside of this little pouch that he has inside of him. You see liquid just swirling and combining. You see different herbs and chemicals and things just mixing inside of him, and then he just kind of injects it into your face.
What the fuck is happening?
In the meantime, you see him double in size on your face as the wild magic surge doubles his size for the next minute.
He got enlarged.
He goes from a small creature to a medium creature on your face, and you now have this giant slime-like creature on your head.
Is Rodin aroused by this?
You Nadina from the outside, you did see the kind of mist swirl around him and kind of like start to absorb into his body. And he hops off and looks around at himself, and you see him just start like throwing tendrils up in the air.
Was it good for you?
Holds up the driftwood and goes, "I'm big now."
Oh, good job, everyone.
Oh, yeah.
Kaz, thank you for not burning my ship to the ground. I appreciate it.
Of course.
Alright. With that, is there anything you guys would like to do on this final day of travel? As you
Thank
traverse
the God
this
I'm not dead
colorful,
again.
strange, swirling mist for the rest of the evening.
Don't cast any more spells tonight. Please. Whatever this is.
Right.
Just don't. We need to make it back so we can get our money.
I thought we wanted to. You needed some cure wounds.
We'll
Well,
deal with
yes,
that later.
I
A
do,
good night's
but
rest
I'm
will
fine.
do us just fine. A good night's rest will do us fine.
Alright, so you all just ending this day as is?
Yeah.
Right.
Alright. As the day comes to a close, the mist doesn't really subside. It stays with you for most of the night. As morning approaches, it does seem to settle and disappear, almost like it was never there at all. You feel the energy around you kind of start to relax, while before in the mist, almost felt like sparks of electricity hitting your body. Hair was standing up on end. You feel everything just calm down around you. As this final day is only a half day, I'm not going to make you guys roll on the travel table. As slightly past noon approaches, the Isle of the Tempest Call appears over the horizon. A little worse for wear, a little knowledge gained through travel upon the seas. We are going to end there tonight, as the island swiftly approaches. Mysterious cargo aboard the ship, unknown to even those who gave it to you. But nevertheless, it is almost delivered, the job almost done, money almost in hand. Some problems arose, but it seems they were successfully avoided. And with that, we shall end tonight's episode. I hope you all enjoyed. We will be live again next Wednesday, hopefully, the same time, 7 Central, for the next venture of this journey, where the crew might get paid, might take on a new job, unknown things happened, people were met, people were left, but until next time, I wish all of you a great night, and remember, be awesome, be different, just be you. D&D will be next Wednesday. I'll have something up and running Saturday. But have a great night, and see you next time.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Alright.